AllBall TV.
They scared, but I'm not.
They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.
Take your time. Yeah. Huh? Big gato. Bodega cat. Huh? No hay para. You know where we at.
AllBall suckers.
We do all that. I got the glasses too. Don't play with me. Oh, in the mix. Some tricks. Damn Knicks.
Knicks Rehab.
Yeah, Knicks Rehab, y'all. Jump right into it. Stop playing these games, AllBall. How you feeling, by the way? Saturday. Oh, excuse me, it's Sunday. I'm sorry, AllBall. It's popping where I'm at. I'm in La Vega. DR. The fucking Carnival. This shit is crazy. It's my first time here. I'm not gonna lie to you. Popping. I will bring. Are we live?
Big Flea. Never the little one.
You coming with me next year, Flea? You coming with me next year, Flea? They're gonna think you a black ass Dominican. This shit is crazy. AllBall. My man Jesus, shout out to Jesus. He said, why your man AllBall look like a gang mediator from Rikers Island? I said, that shit is hilarious. I'm gonna have to tell him that live on TV. Wait, what up, man?
You still there?
Nigga, what? Nigga, who?
Oh, you live there now. You live there now.
The beautiful, the lovely,
I used to live
the
here.
extravagant, the sexy. Ho.
Then my shit is slow.
The beautiful, the lovely, the extravagant, the sexy, the exquisite, the elegant. Rhonda Flores is in the building. Rhonda, what up, baby?
Rhonda, what up?
Flea,
Rhonda,
just
good,
real quick, Flea. What's the degrees out there in Houston right now?
It's nice out. It's probably about it.
Don't say no more. Fabian, what's the weather out there right now?
Shit was 90 earlier. Shit was now it's like 75.
No.
With the sundown.
I'm asking you, don't expand, don't expound, whichever. So don't ask me how I'm doing out here. Don't ask me how I'm doing, nigga. See my fucking face? Got another snowstorm. Fuck is you asking me how am I doing? You niggas is in beautiful cities, beautiful countries. And we got another fucking snowstorm.
Yeah.
You gotta do your fucking job, dog. Is what it is, dog.
Well, do your job right now. How about that?
Please, thank you for your $2.
This shit got that nigga angry.
I'm hoping it comes up.
Tight, Flea. The fuck, man? I thought that shit was over.
Well, the snow.
Fuck, man.
It looks crazy.
The beautiful, the lovely, the extravagant,
it looks crazy out there.
The sexy, the exquisite, the elegant. Tiger Girl, 2 6s in the building. Tiger Girl, what up, baby?
Who that?
Tiger Girl, what's going on? It came down crazy.
Who that? Y'all niggas don't act like
been here. You guys just all of a sudden.
Nigga, you see that avatar, nigga? That's Tiger Girl.
I'm just asking.
Yeah. What you talking about?
Oh, I know all the ladies. I don't know her. I said, who is that?
Hey, Tiger Girl, tell us, nigga, who you is. What can you talk?
Fuck.
No.
I'm not new here. She may be new here. I just wanted to know who the young lady was. What's up, baby?
Yeah, that's how
zoom
you
in,
ladies
motherfucker.
AllBall TV. What's up, baby? That's it. We ask nobody who they are, man. Come on, man.
Let me know if I'm lagging. King Speech, thank you for your $2. What y'all think of that Cat Shaq chat last night? King Speech. We'll get there.
Cool.
Come on. Keep a cool tuckers. What? Bleak. AllBall. These goddamn Knicks. Night and day. Every day. What the hell is happening? Why is it that every other day we got to figure out who the hell they're going to be and what we are? Let's get to the damn box score. We ain't playing with y'all. The Knicks. Why your Knicks? Huh? Beat down them Rockets in the fourth quarter, 108-106. Kidding me? Kevin Durant had 30 points. Shit was trash, to be honest with you. 21 for Jabari Smith, 16 for Alper Sengun. You are garbage. Ever since they started calling you Baby Joker, you've looked nothing but a joke. Trash. Fuck out of here. Way too soon. That's an example of when AllBall goes crazy. He's like, yo, why you guys keep just anointing guys out of nowhere? He's the perfect example. You're not there yet, buddy. 11 points for Tari Easton, 12 points for Thompson, 10 for Reed Shepard. None of y'all could guard the guard. Yeah. 20 points for OG Anunoby. Let's get to them Knicks. I'm sorry. 8 of 16 from the field and 4 minutes of action. Huh? Josh Hart, a minus 14 and a plus minus 6 points. 2 points, 2 rebounds, 2 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists. Kind of non-existent, to be honest with you. 1 of 7 from the field. Can't call him Carl after last night. Can't call him Carl after last night. We're brushing past that right now. No, we're not doing that.
You going in and out. You ain't even know what I'm about to say, nigga. You going in and out. So can you please repeat? Please mind your business. Let me have my moment.
Why?
Your Wi-Fi is like mine. You're going in and out. We did not hear correctly Josh Hart's numbers. Can you please repeat it? That's all I'm asking.
Wait, you didn't hear it?
Oh, I didn't hear it.
I didn't hear it.
Did you hear it, Flea? I didn't hear it. It's like it went in.
Loud and clear.
I didn't hear
it. Repeat yourself, Fabian.
For the people that didn't hear me, my bad Wi-Fi, I apologize. Like
we won last night. He wanted to highlight Josh Hart's line. Go ahead, Fabian.
2 points.
We don't waste time because he can't hear. He got a box score in front of him. He can't hear.
Look,
see, what are we talking
6
about?
rebounds.
Go ahead, Fabian.
2 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists for Josh Hart.
Nigga be worried
Josh
about
Hart.
own shit.
Come on now.
Interrupted again. I'm not going to even repeat that. I didn't hear it, but go ahead, because now Flea interrupted as usual.
Yo, pull a box score up on your phone, man, right in front of you. You know what, Josh? Your box score right there. You need to know what Josh had.
You know what? You 100% correct. I never even thought of that.
Box score right in front of you.
Go ahead, Fabian. I'm sorry. Hold on. The beautiful, the lovely, the extravagant, the sexy, exquisite, the elegant. Darlene Bryan is in the building. Darlene Bryan, what up, baby?
Darlene B, what up, girl?
He is 100% correct. Sorry, Fabian.
Home run hitter, you out of here, brother. Stop doing that shit, man. Don't come on here with that dumb shit. Pull that dumb shit, bro. You ain't getting us canceled. Big Cat officially stepped out on board with the Mad Lion impression. 7 rebounds. 1 assist. On boom. I'll pretend goon. How the fuck you say your name? You are he sunned you. Amazing work by Karl Anthony Towns yesterday in that 4th quarter, leading us back to victory after down like 10 or whatever the fuck it was. Amazing. And of course, 11 for Mikal Bridges. Get to him later. 6 rebounds, 5 assists. 20 for Jalen Brunson. He scored 8 of them points late in the 4th, closing it out, doing what he does. Clutch time, crunch time, big captain energy. Stop playing with me. 14 points for Landry Shamet. You kidding me? Yeah, he's on it. Yeah. Of course. You got Mitchell Robinson, 6 points, 4 rebounds. Yeah. He was minus 21 plus minus, by the way. Minus 14 plus minus for Josh Hart. And minus 10 plus minus for Jalen Brunson. Karl Anthony Towns led the way with plus 23. And in second place was Jose. Grand Theft Alvarado, 8 points. 4 assists, 5 steals. He's all over the place. 3 of 9 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3. But it was just a matter of his defensive energy, all that we talked about, all that we ever were concerned with, as far as he's concerned, when we made that trade for games like this, because the Rockets are bummage. Let's be clear about that. 18 points was the biggest lead for the Rockets, 13 for the Knicks. Longest run we went on was 9 points throughout the game for either team, actually. There were only 2 lead changes. You can see here, 44 rebounds for the Rockets, 29 for the Knicks. What the hell? That seems off. That's the actual game stats. Is that real? 44 to 29 rebounding? Wow. 24 to 26 assists, the Knicks got the edge. 5 to 11, Knicks got the edge in the steals. Alvarado got 5 of them things. Rockets got 6-0 to the blocks. 19 turnovers for the Rockets, 11 for the Knicks. 47.5% for the Rockets, 49% for the Knicks. 38% from three for the Rockets shot. 38% the Knicks shot. From the free throw line, 78% for the Rockets, 87% for the Knicks. And here you have it, points in the paint. 50 for the Rockets, 48 for the Knicks. Second chance points, 10 for the Rockets, 15 for the Knicks. And fast break points, Knicks got 23 the ball. Come on now. What an exciting game. Of course, there are some more shenanigans to get to. We know. We heard what Shaq said. We'll get to that in a second, y'all. Oh, boy. What's your reaction to last game, man?
Flea, should I read it to myself in my mind or read it out loud again? Because I have it pulled up. Can I read it?
If you're concerned about if that needs to be the highlight of tonight, then go ahead and do what you got to do.
Okay,
we won last night, so
right.
Go ahead and tell us what Josh Hart didn't do last night.
No, I didn't. I'm just saying, 27 minutes. Josh Hart had 2 points, 1 for 7 from the field, 0 for 3 for 3, 6 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal. So I just wanted to read his stats. That's all. I didn't hear him clearly.
Did we win?
Yes, great win. Great win. All right, just okay. Fabian, I see a super chat up there. You want to read that before we get this going?
How thoughtful of you. We got two. Well, we got one more. Amazement. Thank you for your $9.99. Shaq was saying has to make his presence felt. That's everybody's phone?
That's
your phone.
The alert for the
blizzard.
Snow, yeah.
Damn. Sorry, Amazement. That was just New York City doing this thing. Thank you for $9.99. Shaq was saying Cat has to make his presence felt more in game. Not necessarily to be a killer. Both Shaq and Barkley were right. Not being nasty, but just needs to make an impact, not be so passive. We'll get to that in a second, Amazement. Thank you for your $9.99, of course. Want to get react to the game first, then we'll get to the Cat Shaq comments, because come on now, that's the talk of the town. Oh boy, what are your thoughts on this game last night? The comeback, Big Cat, Mad Lion.
Last night, to me that was a huge win and somewhat a must win. To come out the All-Star break and lose 2 games back to back would have been that would have been bad. To already get beat down by Detroit and then have to come back and play Houston, who, some people have high praise for them, right? Still have Kevin Durant. They got one of the Thompson twins. You got Sengun. So they got a nice little cool, great coach over there. So for us to come out, show some resilience, be down 18 in the fourth quarter and just never give up. The style of basketball that we played yesterday, I love. Just the pace. Alvarado, listen, what he's done since he's been here is something we've been missing for I don't know how long. What he did on the defensive end, just being a pest, stealing the ball, just the energy, it was amazing. Last night was a huge win. Was a huge win. I don't know how Mike Brown would have got through the season if he loses that game last night, especially if we would have lost by 20 plus. Because for a moment, it was like, here we go again. Down 18. We just got blown out by Detroit. Back-to-back blowouts, that would have been difficult for him to explain. So I think last night, we played the right style of basketball last night. We have to know as a team, every team we play, it needs to be a different style of play. We can't play the same way against every team, right? So to watch Karl Anthony Towns, which we've all alluded to, Flea's been saying it for a while, yo, go through the big guy. If we playing against a team that, to me, doesn't have great big men, great defending big men, why aren't we going through Karl Anthony Towns more often? And last night, like I said, Brunson was struggling early, and we went through Karl, and like I said, at the end, Flea says this as well. We got the best close in the game. So it's like, to watch that play out last night, it was exciting. It was exciting. But someone said this, and I don't want to steal. I forgot who it was. They said we are the most confusing team in NBA history. 1 minute we look like championship contention. The next minute we ready to blow this shit up. The next minute it's stressful. That's why it's called Knicks Rehab, right? But I think last night the Knicks saved themselves and they saved Mike Brown. A couple players I don't think can be saved, a la Mikal Bridges, right? For me, I'm just being honest. I think he's waiting to get shipped out. I don't think he's happy. It's too much pressure for him. He's not built for New York. So I think what Carl and the crew was able to do last night, listen, they made us say, okay, and they kept us off Mike Brown ass. Because if we get blown out back-to-back, I think the Mike Brown firing amps up tremendously. So for me, I just love the style of basketball that we played last night. I love the effort on defense, the 50-50 balls, the scrapping. And I don't know what I can say or not say about Jose Alvarado. What he's meant to this team so far, just on the defensive end, just imagine if we had 2-3 players that can just have that intensity and just that level, right? So for me, a must-need win. We got the W. And once again, we look like one of the most exciting teams in the NBA as far as watching. Because like I said last night, I was watching that game on the edge of my couch, and I was in here going ballistic. So just a great win. But for me, Mike Brown, guys like Mikal Bridges, it's just certain guys, I think right now they need to watch themselves, because once the season is over, no matter what happens, they're out of here. So great win last night. Great win.
Blee, you ain't Captain Obvious. You know, I'm not gonna say all ballers, because he's definitely not. We don't know where he's gonna come from and go and take it where. What is Flea thinking? What is Flea's thoughts? I ain't get to talk to my brother about these Knicks in a couple days, man. What are your thoughts about last night?
See OG Flea in the comments. What's up, Dad?
Yo, what's up? What's up, OG Flea?
Hey, Flea, just real quick. I'm just realizing what the chat is saying. Why does he have the bucket hat one? Like what?
Listen, man.
That shit just threw me off. I'm sorry.
God level shit. God level shit. You know.
Yo, I'm on. Listen, yo, the shit hold on, yo. The shit I'm on tonight, when I tell you coming with me next year, shit is crazy. This shit was crazy. Hold on. I'm so, listen, the bitches, the ambiance, the experience is too crazy. I'm in La Vega and DR and during Carnival. This shit is insane.
Before you go, I see her in the building and she's early.
Yeah,
the beautiful, the lovely, the extravagant, the sexy, the exquisite, the elegant, the miss. Change my avatar every time. Nick House Tatted Mommy is in the building. What up, baby? I'm sorry, Flea, but I just seen the chat
and don't forget.
Oh man,
she always pays that. She always pays. What?
She always pays her way. I love it.
Lit it up. Real quick, Flea. Amazement $4.99. Thank you for your $4.99. Brown needs to find a counter for the Brunson doubles and traps. Teams are putting size and length on them. Pause. Got to run a counter offense to that. Oh, you know. Please here to explain or react to that, but I want to hear what he got to say because it's been a while. Flea, what up, Flea?
Yeah, man. What up, y'all? Good win yesterday. Yo, after the other night, like my dad just said in the comments, this shit is getting stressful. Like, yeah, I'm keeping a cool booty, fly. Somebody said I got the silly ass smirk. Yep, it's gonna be right here, smiling. But it's hard to smile through some of this shit. This team is just, you're right. It's so confusing. It's so up and down. You have no idea. Like I told you, we have no idea who's gonna show up on a night in, night out basis. So it's stressful, but it's fun to root for this team because they just take you through every range of emotion that you could possibly have when you're watching a basketball game. But last night I just wanted to see how we was gonna respond. Right? Everybody was hyped up, everybody was gassed, everybody was like so hyped to play against Detroit. We laid an egg, but we got to keep going. That ain't the only game for the rest of the season. We got more work in front of us. And to handle our business the way we did in the fourth quarter against the Houston Rockets was big. The Houston Rockets got some flaws on that team. They got some serious flaws on that team. And we might need to stop praising Udoka a little bit too much. He gets a lot of praise about being a really good coach, a great coach this. That great coach word gets thrown around a lot because niggas like him. Like, he's a good coach. He's a good coach. But let's pump the brakes a little bit on how great of a coach, Udoka is.
Stay right there real quick. Stay right there real quick. because we saw some chinks in the armor when he went to the finals and they played drop coverage on Steph Curry. And I said, who the fuck doesn't know to touch Steph Curry all series long? That is the stupidest scheme you could ever put on a shooter, specifically the best shooter of all time. And now we see this Kevin Durant complaining still with his burner accounts, firing his whole organization. Huh. Yeah, we see that, Kevin. Don't you regret coming to the Knicks? You fucking bum. Sorry, Flea. Had to get out there.
Nah, because we were up early in that game. We were up like 13 early in that game. And then they come back, and then we were down 1 at halftime. By the half, I thought we were right in the game. And then obviously we have those shit third quarters where we just come out and play with no energy and we just not focused. I thought Alvarado was great down the stretch, but I just thought who we were defensively as a team. He led that, but just as a team, he was great defensively. Like, we just got stops. We made it difficult for them. And Houston's going to beat themselves a lot of times too. Like I said, them guys was playing great all the way up until that third quarter. That third quarter, it just seemed like they went away from everything that they was doing to get to get up on us. So I may need to change how I think about that Houston team, because I don't know if they're gonna be really for real in the playoffs. But the Knicks, man, like I said, to be able to bounce back against Detroit, that's another bad loss to them. And not stay in that moment, understanding we got to keep going, we got to get another win, we got to get back on track. I thought it was great. I was happy last night coming out of that game. But for me, it's a game by game basis with this team. Even if we put together 2 wins tonight, we got Chicago tonight. Even if we win tonight, I still got to see how we're gonna show up in the next game, because I just can't attach myself to the team that shows up to last night and then who shows up tonight. It's just it's too up and down, entirely too up and down. And that's a team thing now. That's a team thing now. Yeah, it's on the players. But I think Mike Brown just kind of overcomplicated a lot of things with us this year. Everybody, aside from Karl Anthony Towns, seems comfortable, and I say air quotes because in a night in, night out basis, Mikal Bridges disappears. Like you said, Josh Hart was non-existent last night, and we found a way to win that ball game. So I like that the players are finding and digging in themselves to like play up into another level. But like, we got to figure some things out come playoff time, man. The inconsistencies can't happen. We got to figure out who we are as a team. OG just said we got to play different every night. That is true. But damn it, like, we have no identity. Like, we don't know who we're going to be every night. Like, yeah, you got to change up the game plan, but you got to know, this is who this Knicks team is. We have no idea who they are. No clue. So, and for me, I thought Cat was the best player on the floor last night. From start to finish. I thought he was the best player on the floor for us last night. Brunson struggled early. Obviously, down the stretch of the game, he hit some big shots and was able to help us close the game. But Karl was part of that, getting us back in the game. Alvarado was part of that, getting us back in the game. Shamet was part of that, getting us back in the game. Like, there was some key guys that was getting us back in that game, and Karl was definitely the best player on the floor last night. If he could just continue to add to that. He played well last night, and I understand, you play well. You put together a good game, and maybe I'm going ahead, Fabian. You're not ready for this, but I can understand why the conversation between him and Shaq was a little contentious. Because I think Karl knows that. It's not like he doesn't know that he has to play at a high level for us to win. He doesn't. It's not like he didn't know what Shaq was saying. I think it was coming right off of a good game, knowing that he was the best player on the floor last night, and now you telling me I got to take my level of player. He was right. Not saying Shaq wasn't right, but the timing, I think people forgetting that, he just came off a great game, bounce back win. He was the best player last night, but now you talking to me about, I got to be consistent. Tonight I was great. So I understand both those guys. I was happy about the win, and we just got to start stacking days again, because this team is too inconsistent for me to fall in love with them off of a win last night.
We'll get to that Shaq and Cat thing in a second, because Don't even let me forget that they sound like Knicks Rehab. Stop. Like, enough is enough with that shit. But so super glad that Cat was quoted by Mike Brown, like, or Mike Brown quoted Cat saying, like, yo, he started that fourth quarter and he was vocal, like, yo, we could win this game. It starts with defense and whatnot. And Cat echoed that in the post-game conference. We'll get to that in a second. But you're right, Flea, from beginning to end, he looked like the best player because he saw food. And that's what we talk about. Yo, dog, if you could bust this dude's ass, you're supposed to kill him. Every team, we always say that about, like, who's on the court right now? Yo, Cat, kill him. What are you doing? You don't go to the outside. And I thought of Flea immediately when fourth quarter comes out and Cat's just going one-on-one with Sengun. You know you're going to get the help in the paint. That play where Cat just leading him, funneling him to the paint, he knows he's going to get the help, double team. Sengun has no choice but to kick it to the corner, and Alvarado is so fucking smart. He goes, you can't kick it to the guy on the wing. You got to give it to that guy on the corner. That's the only option left, unless you hold on to the ball and just stay out of bounds, which you should have done. But nobody's going to do that shit. And Alvarado stole that pass, started another transition play. He was amazing last night. And again, Alvarado's not somebody that we should rely on ever. But the fact that he makes those plays, those are the things that become championship efforts, because we don't have to rely on that. But if everything else is going good and all of a sudden you got that to worry about, this shit makes everything so it just, you know how it is. Even if it's a video game, I don't care if it's chess, you know when you have to worry about something else after you're going through this rigmarole of a mental battle throughout 47 minutes. And this motherfucker just lurking. It was amazing. Kevin Durant folding the way that he did. All them burner accounts you got, dribbling the ball out of bounds, Papa. Maybe you weren't meant for the Garden. Like, at some point, we got to talk about how some superstars fold and continue to fold. It just is what it is, bro. You weren't meant for that, probably. I don't know. I don't want to shit on them, but I'm gonna shit on them because you didn't choose to come here, bro. So for me, seeing all of that, seeing Cat doing this thing, Josh Hart obviously had a bad game, but I think that came from just the up and down of it, or Flea and AllBall. When you guys saying we have to be a different team every night. Well, those two guys who we can lead into now with the Shaq commentary and about Karl Anthony Towns and him going back and forth. And I don't want to say it was unnecessary. I think Shaq is Shaq, but I don't think it's easy to go in every game with a different game plan. Obviously, if you know this is your best player, whoever it is at any given time, whether it's Kawhi Leonard, Joker, you know we're going to him. He's the number one option. He's the number one playmaker. He's going to make something happen. But with this team, it's not necessarily that. It's some college shit. Yo, at any given time tonight, someone can be a star. And obviously, Karl Anthony Towns doesn't want to be a star. And because of that, last night, look, Alvarado became a fucking superstar. You know what I mean? Like on the court for that game. And it's going to be a game-by-game basis where we have to figure out the biggest moments are going to be okay for us, because the more pressure we put on you in Madison Square Garden, you see what happens with Kevin Durant. Don't tell me that the Garden heat don't mean nothing, bro. You can't tell me that shit. That New York fucking crowd, it means something. That fervor that we took, the Mecca, it means something. The crowd is a superstar in the Garden, and it was great to see. So we have teased it enough. I'll go to Karl Anthony Towns first. Let's see what Karl Anthony Towns said last night. Fuck it. After the game last night, and he was talking about his message to his teammates.
Did you say something to the team to get them locked in offensive end later?
I just challenged our team. I've seen us do it, and
It's like it's no good.
It's going in. It's going in and out. Fabian.
Yeah. Well, that's me. Okay.
Yeah, it's probably
defensive end later.
I just challenged us. I said, this we could win this game, and I've seen us do it, and you know, it starts with the first possession of the fourth quarter playing defense. We got to get a stop. It's the most important possession of the game. That's the first play of the fourth quarter. And part as well in trying to get that stop. And I'm glad that I was able to find a way to help us get that stop. And from there on, just wanted to set the tone for our team and set the intensity level that we needed to play for 12 minutes if we expected to come out with a win.
Did you say something to the team?
And Mike Brown, he echoed that. He started something he wanted to echo. But he basically said it first before I saw Cat say it in the post game, just talking about how Cat was very vocal, starting with defense. And for Cat to be vocal, defiant, and then come through, it says a lot to me. It says a lot to me, especially when here we have it. Everyone's talking about it. Oh my God, Shaq is right, Barkley's right. All right, already. I get it, y'all. Here it is. Shaq going at Cat. Yeah.
Let's keep it real. At the beginning of the game, I said you were playing soft because I've seen you at times when you play great. And what you must understand in New York, you need to be great for you guys to win the championship. It's high aspirations. Yeah. You know, if you guys win the championship, of course they're going to talk about Brunson, but it's you and your play. You have to be dominant. You responded very, very well. You played well. You played in the paint. That's how you should play. You should always play great. Being from Jersey, good ain't good enough. You had a great game tonight. I'm proud of you.
For sure. But what you said too is if we win a championship, they could talk about anybody as long as we all get a ring. That's the most important thing.
No, but
I don't care.
But
I don't care about none of that.
No, but you got to play great. 1-2 punch, and you part of that 1-2 punch.
Hell yeah. Right. But, you know, I want to make sure we all understand the biggest goal and the main goal here is to win. You know, it don't matter about who gets the credit or whatever.
I just want to be part of the ring. Nope, you got to play great.
Sure.
Get the credit.
I hear you.
Yeah, okay.
Legend, I agree with you.
All right.
I agree with you.
You know I got your jersey, baby.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Cat.
I don't even know what Barkley said. They kind of cut it off. But that led to an exchange between Shaq and Barkley. I don't know if you guys want to get into that. Or would you rather two's fuzzy Flea? AllBall's fuzzy?
A little bit.
Yeah, jump in and out, AllBall, because definitely want you to react to this. So I'll pull up with how that led to Shaq and Barkley going back and forth just about, you know, about Cat's presence and his demeanor on the court. Obviously it went super viral, but besides that, y'all heard us talk about this forever.
Needed each other at those times. Let me tell you what Kenny was great. You was jumping on me. I was getting swept in the finals, right? Kenny told me in the game, y'all better stop doubling me, because his mentality said, you keep doubling me and leaving me open, I'm gonna hit the shot. It's about, I'm not saying be me and all that. It's about mentality. When I tell you, you gotta do this and do that, don't respond by saying, oh, I'm trying to look out for it. No. You gotta be great. No.
Shaq, I'm not saying you're wrong, but I'm saying we all don't have the same mental makeup.
Okay.
And listen, Karl Anton is a very good player, terrific player. He's just a nice guy. He ain't no killer. We can't make him no killer. Like, he don't have no killer like you. Like, you're dangerous. Needed each other at those.
You're dangerous. Barkley, calm down, man. AllBall. You already know this thing went super viral, but I mean, we could play. Hold on, there's more of Shaq stuff here. Real quick. Shaq calls out. Oh yeah, that's the same thing. Sorry about that. But you see the gist of it, basically. Yo, man. Yo, Cat. You play like an MVP or just, you know, aggressive. He's calling him soft the whole night, basically. And last night he just said, yo, this is what we want to see more of this AllBall, which is, you know, basically what we've always said. But what are your thoughts on the Charles Barkley back and forth and Karl Anthony Towns in general last night?
I mean, if you could, I was trying to look for it because to me, it pertains to this topic when Brunson, you know, they showed him running up the court, telling Cat, get in the effing post. He said it twice to him. You know what I'm saying?
I'll look it up.
Yeah. Barkley and Shaq are both 100% correct. We got to remember what Shaq did to Donovan Mitchell, alluding to what Flea said, where the timing sometimes is off. Remember, Donovan Mitchell had a great game. Game was over, they won, and then Shaq hit him with like out of left field, right? And you know, everybody was like, "Damn, Shaq." What? So Shaq, sometimes his timing may be off, but he's 100% correct. They played the game at a high level. Barkley been to a championship, didn't win, but he's been to a finals. He understands. Kenny Smith and Shaq been to numerous finals, right? So for me, you know, they're 100% correct. You have to be able to be a dog and be great to win in finals. It can't be a 1-2 punch and only the one punch shows up night in and night out. So I think Shaq, looking at the game from a big man's perspective, I'm pretty sure he gets aggravated. He told Embiid the same thing. Remember, he's a big man, and he's like, yo, listen, I was a big man, bro. Y'all niggas ain't dominant. Y'all too soft. Yeah, come on. It shouldn't be that hard, right? Pause. But to me, I love what Charles Barkley said, because that is 1,000% correct. And it's a lot of that in the NBA. Some guys are just too nice by nature. Doesn't make you a bad person. Doesn't make you a bad human being. But when you're in a sport that's supposed to be competitive, you got to have a little bit of dog in you. You got to have a little bit of fuck you in you. You got to have a little bit of fight in you. You have to have a little bit of, I want to see you hurt if you're the opposing team. And we can't be in the finals and play soft and be weak. You have to be dominant. You have to be nasty. You have to be somewhat of a killer to dominate in the finals. So,
I'm going to cut you off. RP sent me this shit with Barkley, what he said last night, and he went more in depth with Cat. Like, this is a little bit even more further about what you're talking about.
Okay.
Careful how I phrase this, because I know the internet, the stupidos on the internet gonna to me, he don't know how to play basketball. What I mean by that is
nobody will take any
no.
Nobody will take any offense.
No, but you got to, I'm gonna explain what I mean. He's a terrific 7-foot shooter. But the same criticism me and Shaq had of Joel Embiid, the matchup dictates whether you shoot threes or you go post up. That's what I mean by not how to play basketball. When he got a little guy on him, there's no need to shoot threes. When you got a big guy on you, like if they're going to play Joel Embiid on you, take him outside, put him in the pick and roll. But the way the NBA is played, and actually I'm trying to explain because he's a heck of a player, but when they put a little guy on you, go in the post. So that's what I mean. Like when I played and Shaq played, the Joker is the best I've seen at doing this. He don't never let no little guy guard him. He don't shoot threes. Now, he'll shoot a three when he has a big guy guarding him, but when they put one of them little munchkins on him, he take him down low and just punish them. That's what I want to see Karl under town. Yeah, he's a great shooter. And, you know, people criticize me and Shaq, and we get mad at all these 7-foot guys shooting threes. I don't mind you shooting a couple threes. But the way the NBA is played today, and they're going to put all these little-ass dudes on you, I ain't letting no little dude guard me. You put a little guy on me, I'm going to take his little ass in the post and punish him.
Sounds like Sir AllBall Charles to me. AllBall, what do you think? Like, he's saying what you've been saying, to be honest. That's what he sounds like, man.
But it's also what I just said, where it's like, you know, depending on who we play, that's how you play. So, like I said, I 100% agree. I think what they're trying to do, they're trying to give us some ammo to go win a fucking championship. And they're trying to let Karl Anthony Towns know, yo, bro, this shit is sweet out here, dog. Like, if you got Shaq and Barkley in the room by themselves and they could talk like us right now, they will tell Karl Anthony Towns, my man, can't nobody guard you. The NBA is sweet. These niggas is weak. You 7 foot. You have a skill set. You're talented. Get these niggas 30 a night. That's how the Knicks are going to win a championship, no matter how much we get on Cat's back. Pause. We've all said it numerous times on Knicks Rehab. This thing is going to go through Karl if we're going to win, no matter how good Brunson is. If Karl Anthony Towns isn't going to do what he has to do, we won't win. So what Barkley and Shaq said, I 100% agree that Karl has to start playing tougher and just playing better and smarter basketball. It don't make no sense to where a guy that's 6'6" guarding you, you 7 foot, and you out there stepping behind a 3-point shot, or you trying to take that person off the dribble at the top of the key. It shouldn't work like that. So I agree with Barkley that you got a big man on you, you bring him out and you take him off the dribble. You got a little guy on you, go down on the block and punish their ass. And that makes the game easier for everybody. So I agree with both of them.
Lee, we've been talking about this the last 2 years. Two cats been here. Barkley and Shaq just, I don't know, they sound like us, to be honest, going back and forth. What are your thoughts? What's your reaction to what AllBall saying? Shaq, Barkley, and of course Cat.
I mean, this OG always says simple and plain, right? Like, keep it simple. Like, just overcomplicating things at this point when we're trying to get Cat involved. Yes, he should be a little more demonstrative and just go on the block and give a big target and say, give me the fucking basketball. We wish he had that mentality. He don't have that mentality. But he should be asking for the basketball, right? Anytime he has a mismatch, he should be asking for it. This season, Cat as a big, not even as a big, I think as a player, has the lowest efficiency scoring around the basket. Like, that's insane for a guy that's 7 feet. That is insane. That makes zero sense to me. I had to reread it 3 or 4 times because I was like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? This dude has the lowest efficiency in scoring around the rim in the league for a guy that's 7 feet and that, you know, and should be that skilled and, you know, have that type of touch around the rim. It makes no sense to me. So, like, yeah, I totally agree with Shaq and Barkley. And you could keep it on call, but you know, I'm gonna always take my little moment to you know, put in there what I want to put in there, and that's the offense is overcomplicated now. Yeah, we didn't really love it last year. We needed to take it up another level because we were getting so tired of what Tibbs was doing. But at the end of the day, we weren't asking Karl Anthony Towns to play basketball last year. We were very pleased with what he provided us last year. And now all of a sudden he don't know how to play. He doesn't know how to be effective. He doesn't know how to help us win. I don't think that's just like solely on him. Can he be better? For sure. But this offense is so overcomplicated now. It's so much about being able to get up as many threes as we can. It's not an offense suited around a guy that is 7 feet and has a mismatch every other night. Every other night, this guy has a mismatch at his position. Every other night. And we never take advantage of it because we're always worried about trying to play the right way. And what I mean by play the right way is play how Mike Brown is trying to preach to us. And that's just not it. That's just not it. Sometimes you got to deviate from that and say, yo, he's got Tobias Harris guarding him. He's got a smaller guy guarding. He's got Naz Reid guarding him. He's got somebody else that's smaller that shouldn't be physically imposing against him. They have him guarding him. Get him the fucking basketball. Like, let's play through him tonight. Like what OG said. Some nights we got to play different depending on what the matchup is. Well, damn it, who is this guy? If Yabusele is guarding Karl Anthony Towns tonight against Chicago, you're telling me we're not going to go give him the basketball? Like, that's recognition from the team as well. That's recognition. You got to recognize what we're doing. Okay, let's hold Cat accountable. Be a little more aggressive and want the basketball. I got it, fellas. But damn it, as a basketball team, an NBA team full of professionals, let's recognize that the dude has a mismatch. Get him the ball. I hear you, Brunson. Go post up. Give me the fucking basketball, too. I heard you. Post up. Heard you. Give me the rock. This shit is way too complicated, fellas. Way too complicated, man. Way too complicated. We have too many guys on this team that could be in better positions, flourishing better, but we run a overcomplicated offense that just doesn't show up on a night in, night out basis. I don't like this shit personally. I don't. But that's a whole, it's entirely whole different conversation. But get him to basketball for sure.
I don't think so. I think that is the conversation. Karl Anthony Towns came into the season complaining about it, and him being passive about, you know, protesting the system, and Mike Brown, the coach. Obviously, Mikal Bridges is the one who I think is leading the way that got Tibbs fired. I don't know if Karl Anthony Towns was to be the one front and center that's like, in case this guy gets fired, I'm the one they're going to blame. Just like with Giannis, we were saying, you got to play the villain. Cat got to learn how to play the villain. He don't want to be a bad guy. God, like Charles Barkley saying, It's not that Charles Barkley is wrong, in my opinion. My first favorite player of all time, Charles Barkley. But that was such a perfect moment for them to reflect on their championship runs. He went to the finals with Phoenix after he joined Kevin Johnson and Dan Marley and them. And I always felt like Kevin Johnson, when I rewatched that series 2 or 3 times, Kevin Johnson ain't really, you're supposed to give Jordan the business. You're supposed to give BJ Armstrong and boys the business, bro. Like they can't guard you. And Kevin Johnson was good defensively. KJ was ill. So I feel like Shaq could have gotten some smoke from them saying like, yo, not for nothing, you came into the season fat. If it wasn't for Kobe being that guy that you talking about, were you really the guy that you're talking about, or was Kobe that guy, that little monster that kept the engine going? Because maybe you got some fire in you, but that shit was going out sometimes, Shaq. Stop acting like you weren't passive at some point season in season. We all know easily have been the best player in NBA history. Easily. So Kobe's the guy that we all point to. He's the guy that's called Mamba mentality. Are you sure we're not? Who doesn't have the Mamba mentality on the Knicks to keep Karl Anthony Towns on fire? Yo, bro, I like what AllBall saying in the comments. Real quick in the super chat, perfect. Cat was asking for the ball. Allowed. That's what the argument was between him and Jalen Brunson. JB was yelling. And are we surprised? Because what we keep saying, yo, they sound like us. Bro, if we're on a court, that's how we're going to sound like. Yo, eat him up. It's time to your 60. That's how you earn your 60. Bottom line, who on this team has the Mamba mentality for real? Kobe said, take my damn sneakers off. Like, that shit is, yo, Jalen Brunson, you shot away from being the face of the Kobe sneakers, the Kobe sneaker line when they asked you that. But why can't you be the face of the Kobe sneaker line? Because you on this Tom Brady, Derek Jeter, politically correct bullshit. No. Go in there and tell yo, kill them. The same way Kobe was telling Shaq to get it off the rim. Oh, we crazy right now. Yes, Shaq is 100% correct, but they should have went further into that argument. Barkley's correct about, if it's a little man on you, this, that, and the third, but that's not his personality. It's just not Cat's personality. It is what it is. Some people are not built like that. Everybody's not a killer, which is what I always said about Cat. Well, dog, he's not a killer. He's soft. He doesn't have that killer instinct. He doesn't take advantage of his mismatches. That's just sports 101. Oh, I'm about to eat right now. So for me, I think that argument was great, or the segment was great, because it embodied everything we talked about since Cat has gotten here. And the moment that the trade was announced, that's what I feared, was that he couldn't push through and be this guy. And it still looks like we have to push him and motivate him to be a number one option at times, to be the guy that he was last night. When you see a mismatch, you take advantage of it. We see with Jalen Brunson, you see I'm a Jalen Brunson super fan now. I'm holding him down, but if he's getting eaten alive, bro, you cannot come in the game and think you're going to hold the ball against Nimhard. He has your number. You got to figure out a way to go off ball, talk to the coach, tell him we're not running that. Like AllBall's been saying, yo, let's go run this shit we did last year. It's not going to work tonight. It's the Pacers. They're missing everybody. What are we doing right now? And last night with the Rockets, Sengun is trash defensively. Trash. And then offensively, you saw what Cat did to him. Cat clamped him up. Like, whoa, that's what you run? He knew what he was going to run. He knew Sengun's tendencies. So all was left was Kevin Durant trying to pull a miracle, and he couldn't do it. So we need the Mamba mentality in there, and it sounds far-fetched, but that's the only way you're going to be able to motivate a team like this with two guys who are pussyfooting around, sugarfooting around, like AllBall says. You're sugarfooting with this thing. You're playing with this thing. As Kendrick Perkins was asking Jalen Brunson, are you sure you recognize this moment? You sure you understand what's going on right now, AllBall?
So just real quick, I see, the other two ladies, the AllBall TV is in the building, so I got to give them the proper shout outs like I do everybody. The beautiful, the lovely, the extravagant, the sexy, the exquisite, the elegant. Cherokee and Mo is in the building. Fellas, thumbs up. Y'all know the deal. Josh Hearts, waves, peace. But please, show the beautiful ladies some love out there. For me, right, the way Karl Anthony Towns responded to Shaq is exactly what Charles Barkley is talking about. And that is going to be a problem for us if we get deep into the playoffs, let alone the finals. When Shaq is telling you, be dominant, you have to be great, and your response is, I don't care, as long as we win. For me, listen, Karl Anthony Towns has to understand you are the piece we brought over to get us over the hump. So you're not here to be the third, fourth, fifth option. You're here to be sometimes the number one option. Like let's call it what it is. So we need you to be dominant. We need you to play to the potential that we know you can play, like last night. And it could be nights like that damn near every other game, because where's the great defensive big man? Yeah, you have Wembanyama. You have guys like the Ring. You have some guys there, but we're not playing those guys every night. So when you got the guys that can't defend a la Sengun, and then when we play these other teams and they put little guys on you, you're supposed to dominate. But that's also up to Jalen Brunson and Mike Brown. So that's why I say eventually, there's going to have to be some uncomfortable conversations that's going to have to be had if this is the team that's going to move forward for the future. If we're going to give Brunson all this money, if we're going to extend Karl Anthony Towns, if we're going to keep Mike Brown as a coach, what's the conversation going to have to be? So for me, I just feel, hopefully what they said to Karl Anthony Towns, hopefully he gets it. But I think he needed to hear that, because at the end of the day, we're not going to win without him playing up to his potential. But I disagree with, like what Flea said with Charles. That was 100% wrong. You say someone doesn't know how to play basketball. He was an all-star, all-NBA third team. So I disagree with that. But I agree with, if he's not the dominant player that he could be, we have no chance of winning the championship.
But you always speak to that. You always talk about IQ. You always talk about how Brunson's teammates are trash. So part of that is Barkley saying, "Yo, dog, this is sports 101. If you got a mismatch, that's easy work. You're supposed to reckon. That's the first thing you recognize. Oh shit, you put him on me? Please, like that's the part to me. I'm a little confused about what Ball saying.
No,
I think.
God, I'm sorry. Hold on, I'm sorry.
Go ahead, OG. Yeah.
What are you confused about what I said?
You saying that you disagree with Charles Barkley saying that he's playing like ball.
No. I disagree with Barkley saying he doesn't like. So all right. So let me say this, and I'll let Flea cook.
Oh no. But you said those exact words. That's what's so shocking to me about what Charles said.
No, right. But for me to say someone has low basketball IQ and not be able to play the game, to me is totally different. But let me just say this. I think Barkley needs to say that about everybody, because let's be realistic. As much as a Brunson stan I am, he doesn't recognize the mismatches. So where's his basketball IQ? If you have a big man that's continuously being guarded by little guys, why aren't you dumping the ball to him down low more often? Why aren't you telling him what you said last night more often? Get your fucking ass in the post, right? What? So for me, everybody's in that conversation. Just don't single out Karl Anthony Towns, Charles Barkley, because as a whole, we all play like we have low basketball IQ. So I just don't like that he tried to single out Karl Anthony Towns, because at the end of the day, we all do dumb shit. Mikal Bridges been stopped putting little guards on the post. He just want to stand around and fade away and get his money. He don't want no con. So everybody deserves to be in that conversation when we talk about, yo, you motherfuckers don't know how to play the game, if Barkley is saying it in that way.
Hey, Flea, what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah. I think a piece of, because I see some people in the comments. Big shout out to everybody in the chat. There's like a lack of accountability. People didn't really like how he came off with his response. And I think a piece that we all missing is that in that spot, Shaq said, if y'all win, Brunson will get the credit. And we act like that's just, we're going to breeze over that while he's saying that to a guy that you're asking to up his level of play or play better. In the same breath, you're going to say, he was responding to Shaq and saying, yo, if we win, it doesn't matter about credit. Everybody's going to get credit. That was the response. Like, we getting hung up with the tone and how he's responding to Shaq and everything else that they said after that. But, nigga, you was fucking slick by trying to tell me if we win, Brunson is going to be the guy that gets the credit. Like, it's always about, like, credit with Shaq because you are who you are, Shaq. We got it. but don't be slick, nigga, because you tried to say some little slick shit, and now I respond, and I look like I'm being defensive. Like, that's the gaslighting bullshit that people do. That's weird. Don't do that, nigga. If you want to get your point across, hold on, Fabian. If you want to get your point across, simply tell me I need to be playing bigger. Simply tell me that. Don't fucking tell me that if we win, Brunson is going to get the credit. Fuck does that mean? Why are you telling me that? Why does that even matter? And when you're trying to motivate me or give me some fuel to help me play better. That's really the fuel now. I'm not even listening to nothing else you're saying. Now I'm hearing you trying to divide us and try to say, well, yeah, Brunson's going to get the credit if y'all win. Then shut the fuck up. No. If you're trying to motivate me as a big, tell me I need to be better. And don't talk to me about, oh, if they win, Brunson's going to get the credit. Because you know what? If those 3 championships that y'all won, if Bean got all the credit and nobody gave a damn about you, your little fragile ego would be rattled too, you little bitch. I hate that dude sometimes. He's weird. He's a big weirdo to me sometimes. Stop acting like, don't do that. Don't do that. So I'll give it back to you, Fabian. But that is the absolute example of doing some gaslighting, trying to poke at me to get a response. And now you got everybody in a tizzy about the way I responded. Nigga, you said some slick shit too. Like,
but hold on, no, but stay there real quick because, and just I'll apologize, Fabian, because I think that's something me and Fabian both need to respond to, because that was a great point. Because to say that is trying to stir up some bullshit, because nowadays the best player doesn't always get all the credit, and they don't always win the Finals MVP, right? Jason Tatum didn't win it. Curry, remember, Iguodala won it before. So let's stop acting like, Flea, that was a great point. Let's stop acting like if we're in the finals and Karl Anthony Towns has a great finals, that he's not going to get no credit. Nah, that was slick, and I didn't look at it like that. So that was a great point. That was a great point. I'm sorry, Fabian. I just want to say that was a great point.
No, you added even more context to that, because I didn't even think about that. But as Flea was talking, I'm like, yo, hold on. Yeah, you saying Brunson's getting all the credit, but even me and AllBall had to backtrack off the stand-up, but I'm still on it. Even me and Flea has always talked about this. Yo, if he's getting the credit, that motherfucker needs to get the blame. Why you talking to Cat and you are part of the Kobe and Shaq duo, and you know both of y'all are credited for that dynasty? Meanwhile, Iguodala got a Finals MVP, Jaylen Brown got a Finals MVP. They're not credited for them teams. Even with Finals MVPs, we still say, yeah, but Tatum's the best player. And we're still saying Brunson's the best player. And meanwhile, you're on national television telling Cat what he needs to do to be a part of this duo, to go feed into getting both of you guys credit. Because it should be Brunson and Cat getting the credit for this. No matter how you turn it out, every game is a different game. However you do this thing, we know we all wanted Brunson on that bench against the Pacers last year in the playoffs. It's been several games this year. We're like, you ain't got to bring Brunson back in the game. Last night, obviously, he turned up. But Shaq should have definitely delved more into the fact that, yo, hold on. Not for nothing, I understand ego, bro. I'll be lying to you right now if I never felt like I was in your shoes, Cat. I had Kobe next to me. He was a rising star. I had Penny in Orlando, and I wanted to get fucking traded. I wanted to leave because he was getting more shine than me. He had more kicks. He had Little Penny on television. Shaq, you wanted to leave that because he was popping, and you couldn't stand that shit. I'm keeping it up. Now we got to keep it a buck. I didn't even think about that shit till you said it, Flea. So Shaq should have definitely let Cat know, like, yo, I get where you're coming from. But here, check this out. When you play like you do tonight, they're going to have to mention you with Brunson. They have to. You are helping lead the team. There's no leaving you out of this conversation no more. It's not just the Brunson Knicks. They traded for you. They made a lot of moves to get you here. And now, as bad as it is this season, let's not forget last year. Let's not forget we called on you Mad Lion and Dipset Cat and Bodega Cat and all this other shit. So I think that was such a great point, Flea, because we don't talk about that shit. We don't talk about how it is to be having to share the fucking credit. We don't talk about that. People don't want to talk about that because they don't realize, yo, man, stop acting like you don't want to be the man. Like that fame shit ain't real. People want to live forever, bro. They really do. And they were really propping, as much as I hold Brunson down, bro, you got to take the blame if this shit goes downhill. You're the face of this organization, right? Until Cat steps up, like Shaq is saying. You're right, Flea. Shaq totally blew an opportunity because he was Maybe he was caught up in a moment. Maybe you got a couple seconds with the dude online. You're going back and forth with Barkley. You should have been able to tell Barkley that, like, yo, I've been in this position, man. I really have the experience of what it feels like to have to share the spotlight with a superstar. Not Jalen Brunson and Cat are nowhere near Kobe Bryant and Shaquille O'Neal on any level,
close.
basketball, outside the court, all that shit.
Not even close. Not even close. We know that
now,
right? We know that.
But Flea, we all know that. But maybe it does feel that way while you're playing in New York. And maybe Shaq could have let him know that. Like, yo, you in New York, bro. I was in LA, but I had a rap album going platinum. I know what you feeling, bro. Trust me, out of anybody you could ever talk to, it's me. So I didn't even think about him kind of coming off like a schmuck. That was fucking ill. That was ill.
Because he's right. No, because at the end of the day, I think all three of us agree with what he's trying to tell him. But we were so focused on how he responded. The response comes from that little slick shit that you said that everybody's missing at the beginning. Like, just be great. They're going to give Brunson the credit, but you just be great. Like, all right, bro. Like,
yo, real quick, y'all want to do the oh boy, you wanted to do the Bomani Jones thing, or I was gonna put up the Kendrick Perkins thing when he sat down with Brunson and he told him, like, do you understand this moment?
But before y'all segue, I gotta jump. I don't want y'all to start something and me jump in the middle. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Chat, appreciate y'all. I'll shoot y'all a text.
All right.
Yo, Ray, come back to the States, man. Flea. Yo, come back to the States, man. I don't know what you're doing out there. I don't know what's going on out there. Hold on, because I couldn't get off in the beginning. My fault. Quick, two seconds. Come back to the States, nigga. I don't know what the fuck you doing out there. You wearing them funny ass shades. Your bucket look weird. You said you was gonna be back Saturday or Sunday. What are you doing? What's going on? What happened?
Just heads up though. They canceling everything. I might not have to go to work tomorrow. That's how bad they say the storm is going to be.
I got my brothers. I got some brothers in town. They can't even get back to New York. They might not get back to New York till Thursday. They say.
Right. That's a fact. They just told me that hey, you ain't got to go to work tomorrow, and they canceling like e-bikes, buses, like cabs out, like anything on the surface. They shutting down.
So,
yo, come back to us. Come back to us, man. Come back to us, my brother.
So that's my reason. That's my reason, Flea. Don't you ever say this? This shit is fly business. Y'all motherfuckers.
I love it.
Kill.
Baby.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy when the dudes start hating and the chicks go like,
thank you. It's all hate. I told OG the other day I fucking hate his braids. You know why? Because I can't grow them. You know. That's why. It's hate. It's just hate.
Hold on,
I love my brothers, man.
I just dropped something real quick.
I just dropped something. I told that nigga, go get your hair done, nigga. I told the nigga, go get your hair done. He said Thursday. Keep it cool. Thursday, nigga. My brothers, I'll holler at y'all.
Yeah. All right, speak to you in a bit.
All right, Flea.
Fabian, how long are you up here for?
Man, a couple more minutes for me. Fly business. You heard the youngest in charge. They don't even know, man.
What I mean,
I can't even find the Perkins shit, bro.
Whatever you want.
This internet should be killing me.
Like for me, I don't mind right now staying on and discussing this game. Like can put it like this. Let's discuss Mikal Bridges real quick. How about that?
Please.
Chat, because they on the same time we on, right? And I may stay on because now that I might not have to go to work, I may stay on with the chat if they're gonna rock with me, and we gonna do this game, right? But it may be time to sit Mikal Bridges and bring him off the bench. Like seriously, like start Shamit, even if it's for 2, 3, 4 minutes. Like Mikal Bridges is like he's trash. Like it's not even. They showed the play where he had the box out and couldn't get the rebound, and the guy got it and laid it up. But you could just tell he wants no contact. None. At this point, Mikal Bridges should not be a starter for the New York Knicks. He needs to come off the bench. How do you feel about that?
I said that a month ago. But you know how it is, like you have a thought and I'm not sure, and he's so inconsistent, but I can't front on Shamit's consistency. His effort is consistent, right? And with Mikal Bridges, his effort ain't consistent. Like if you look at them both, you would think he's more talented than Shamit. Like, and even then, now we go back to skill. Like, are you more skilled than Shamit? Can we go there now? Because at some point, when you play that hard and you're built like that, it's not like Shamit's a little dude. He's 6'5", maybe, maybe a little taller. But the fact that he shows that much effort and he does, Mike Brown's the one who said, "Yo, when it comes to getting around screens, nobody does it better than Shamit." And that's the one thing that we thought Bridges would be able to do, even though I didn't think that. I thought him coming to the Knicks, he was weak sauce. I thought Mikal Bridges was weak as fuck coming here.
Let's stay with what you just said. Why you think Mikal Bridges is more talented than Shamit? What makes Mikal Bridges talented? Like we have to start being honest. And I'm not hold on. I'm not talking about Mikal Bridges from Phoenix. I'm not talking about Mikal Bridges from Brooklyn. I'm saying right now, what makes Mikal Bridges talented? And that's a serious question. I'm not even trolling.
No, but this thing that we always come down, like that was my big thing with my beef with you about Cat. My beef with you about Cat was when coming, I'm like, I know what his skills are, but he doesn't, that talent, it's not night in, night out. So Mikal Bridges, he got the defensive player of the year thing, and you know, he was going to be traded for 4 draft picks from Memphis. So there was a lot to his story. But then when I watched him in Brooklyn, I'm like, yo, if we don't Vincenzo, that shit don't make no sense. Because I don't know if he's going to be fit better on this team than Dante. And again, Dante DiVincenzo might be more skilled than Mikal Bridges. And this is all boiling down to what exactly you just said. Dante DiVincenzo used to get the ball. As soon as he got the ball, he's either shooting or putting the ball on the floor to close the space out. Or if he saw you that you played him too close, he's going to the basket and driving. He fits this system way better than Mikal Bridges. There's a lot of guys that don't fit this system that Mike Brown is trying to force on us, and Mikal Bridges being one of them. Bro, if you're fading away on simple shots, how the fuck is it that you think we're going to be able to spray threes when 2 or 3 of these guys struggle of going into the paint and creating the spray? AllBall that is confusing. The talent, to answer your question, I guess, if I didn't, talent again is when we see you naturally coming on the court and we just look at you, we see what you're doing. It's like, yo, you should be able to do X, Y, Z. Mikal Bridges should be able to do everything better than Shamit, but Shamit plays harder. That same Cat conversation that Shaq and Barkley were going back and forth about. Yo, when you give that much effort, Shamit's way more of a killer than Mikal Bridges. Landry Shamit is way more of a killer than Mikal Bridges. Bottom line.
Yeah, but I'm tired of hearing about the system, right? At the end of the day, knock down your wide open shots. Like regardless of whatever the system is, when you guys got wide open shots, knock them down. Knock them down. What does the system have to do with effort? Right? What does the system have to do with being able to get a stop and guarding your man and not looking lost on defense? So for me, we understand that times we don't agree with Mike Brown's system. Okay, cool. But that got us. I'm tired of having that argument. I'm tired of blaming Mike Brown when you watch Allah against Detroit. OG missed 6-7 straight threes in a row, and they all bricks. Guys missing free throws. You watch tonight, Mikal Bridges just looks disengaged. That's not Mike Brown's system. That's him. Yes. These guys are getting excuse after excuse after excuse, and enough is enough. I watched OKC Thunder today play against the Cleveland Cavaliers. No Williams, no SGA. They look like they ain't miss a fucking beat. Them guys is defending. They flying up and down the court. They knocking down wide open shots. This shit ain't got nothing to do with the system. Niggas ain't shit. Niggas ain't jack shit. That's the real issue.
But I'm not. Okay. I ain't see you ever. Now, AP Brown, let us know if you've been a member. Not sure if you were before. Sometimes again, YouTube, they repost you as a new member. Meanwhile, you've been a member, but it doesn't matter. You getting the ball from us. Always appreciate y'all. It is y'all that keeps us going. We ain't know where the hell we would be without y'all. We've been doing this thing with nobody on the screen, and now we're doing it with a bunch of people, like-minded people that fuck with us. It makes this thing even easier. But I don't want to make it sound like I'm giving Mikal Bridges an out or ball. What I'm saying is that it doesn't matter what the system is, because he's the one that complained about Tom Thibodeau's system. If you gotta I would jump back in, or boy, your thing is shaky. Mikal Bridges is the one that complained about Tom Thibodeau's system. So for me, it's not about the system. It is about Mikal Bridges. No matter what system you had out there. I seen him on the Nets with Jordy Fernandez, who seems like a decent coach, especially when he has decent players out there. Jordy Fernandez on the low is a really good coach, that from what we've seen. Because I think we've seen a lot of coaches be upstart, come up with upstart teams, upstart talent, and then they can surprise teams with their schemes and whatnot, and of course low expectations. But I wasn't impressed with it's not there. Remember, it happened yesterday too, so it might just come back in. AllBall doesn't care about what I gotta say. But I also think that Mikal Bridges he's not it, and I don't know if you have him as a starting two guard, you got to make up for him with so much more in the starting lineup, and I don't like that. He can't be inconsistent, and Jalen Brunson and Karl Anthony Towns are in the starting lineup with you. Like, even with OG Anunoby being the small forward, he can't be inconsistent, and OG Anunoby is your small forward on the offensive end. We know OG's going to be inconsistent. He's never been relied upon for a championship run. OG Anunoby was never relied upon, ever. He was hurt. He had surgery when they went on a championship run in Toronto, right? And if he was ever to make an all-star team, OG Anunoby would be the 7th all-star on that Toronto Raptors roster, right? That Toronto Raptors team was loaded, and nobody wants to talk about that. But because of the fact that he's inconsistent, OG Anunoby's inconsistent on the offensive end, it makes Mikal Bridges' effort even worse, because defensively is one thing, but on the offense is where we really, really, really need you, and you ain't showing up.
It's listen, at the end of the day, this is, and I said this about Tom Thibodeau last season, and Fabian, you can allude to this. I said this about Mike Brown. You guys have to coach, and you have to coach to win. You cannot continue to keep Mikal Bridges on the floor. Seriously, why is he starting? He's not doing anything. So for me, we have to be careful. And Fish said something in the chat a little while ago that I agree with, and then someone else said something. But Fish said, with Shamit, he's consistent. You know what you're going to get from him, right? You don't know what you're going to get from Mikal Bridges. Then someone else said, we made Mikal Bridges, meaning the media, right? Not New York, but the media. We put all this sauce on Mikal Bridges. Why? What the fuck has he ever done?
Yeah, Wingstop.
Why was Mikal Bridges so highly just looked at because of whatever he did in Brooklyn? Look at Michael Porter Jr. in Brooklyn. Are we gassing him up? Why did we gas Mikal Bridges up, thinking we were gonna get like a all-star, an MVP candidate, a DPOY candidate? Why did we do that? And that's the mistake we make as a team, as a fan base, and as an organization. We do this all the time. So for me, fuck not letting him finish games. Put that nigga on the bench, because at this point, he's not giving us anything. So for me, we really have to start being honest, man. Like, and even watching the game now, we hunting the 3-point shot. Why? Why Chicago can't miss? These are games that we lose. We down 6.
On a back-to-back where you have to win.
But still, Fabian, it doesn't make no sense. On this Chicago Bulls team, who can guard Karl Anthony Towns? This is where Towns should have 40. Easily. So for me, we have so many problems, and it's just, at times it starts to be annoying because now this is where you allude to what Barkley and Shaq said, where it's like, yo, bro, and maybe it's not Carl's fault, maybe it's the coaching staff's fault. But bro, a game like tonight, get these niggas out of here. I don't care what effort and energy they have. Go ahead.
Nah, I don't want to get away from the Bridges thing.
Right, we can stay there.
The one that called out Tibbs. He's the one that called out Tibbs, bro. He's gonna be the guy that's responsible for Tom Thibodeau going out that door. But you know, I know you got your conspiracy theory that you think it's Cat, but I think all signs are pointing to Mikal Bridges. And let's not forget about the fact that he also came out this year and said, I wasn't being enough of a leader and I wasn't being coachable. Fuck, so it's back-to-back coach that you're not being coachable with? Again, to what you just said. What have you done to think that you all can't be coachable? Where did this come from? Is it the media, Wingstop, and we gassing you up over here in New York because we like to do that? Don't get it twisted. You've been frying Cat for so long. You missing a lot of this smoke, Mikal Bridges. And bro, you just don't show up enough. Like, to be uncoachable. You said I wasn't being uncoachable. You had the balls to say that and then still shoot fadeaways from the fucking from 3 feet out. You shoot fadeaway layups, big dog.
Yeah,
ball. He should, like, I know we're trying to go between Brunson and Cat, and we go back and forth, and we've been saying we got to push back or leave the Anthony Towns beef alone and the smoke alone. Pause. But that should leave space for Mikal Bridges to get this damn smoke. You were brought here to play defense. You were brought here to play defense in a different way that OG really can't. Why aren't you what I always say? Why the fuck ain't you picking up nobody 94 feet? You scared to get cut up? You scared to get embarrassed out there? When you a shot blocker, you can't. Alonzo Mourning got dunked on by plenty of people. But Alonzo Mourning blocked a hell of a lot of people. You supposed to be doing something. If you can't do it in that half court, and you know by the time you get to the half court defense structure or the setup, you know if Brunson and Cat can't do it, why aren't you doing anything to initiate this defensive thing? When you play defense on that level, it turns into your offense. That's what makes the Pistons that's what makes OKC so crazy. You got 9-10 dogs out there who are willing to push a game plan that's really centered around playing defense.
Yeah, but you know what else though? You know, with Detroit, for one, they have a coach they believe in. They have a coach that they listen to, and they believe in. You know, it's not just one man; it's a team thing, right? Even though we know Kay Cunningham is the best player, but the way they play, it's no egos, right? And that coach isn't afraid to coach. A lot of these coaches is afraid to coach, right? A guy like Mike Brown, he's afraid to coach. Let's be for real. It's not easy being a coach, man. It's not easy sitting these guys. Like, these guys getting big money. It's a players league now. It's not a coaches league no more, how it used to be, right? But eventually you have to say, if I want to win a championship, I got to put the best product out there. And right now, Mikal Bridges is not part of the best product. He needs to come off the bench. Simple. He needs to earn his spot now. He been gave up that spot. His body language is terrible. Just his stupid faces he make on the bench is terrible. He does nothing. Like I said, at least with Shaman, even if he's not scoring, he's going to give you effort. He's going to give you energy. He's never going to give up on a play, right? So for me, you know, we have a plethora of problems. And what you just said, I totally agree with. The way we've been on Cat, on Mike Brown, Mikal Bridges, listen, we have some guys on this team. Mitch, OG, can't stay healthy, missing numerous games. A guy like Mikal Bridges, who basically might as well miss games because when he's out there, it's like he's not there. So when you really think about it, and I'm not making no excuses, but we have 3 to 4 players that's basically not there every other game. Look at the game Josh Hart had the other night, even though we won. That's liable to happen every other night. So on a 13, 14-man roster, your first 8 who you rely on heavily, half of that you can't rely on. We have major problems. That's what I'm saying. This front office, y'all have to do a better job of picking dogs and guys that are reliable and consistent. We all knew OG was injury prone. Mitchell Robinson been injury prone. Josh Hart inconsistent. Now we thought Mikal Bridges was going to be what? So for me, listen, man,
as you're talking, right? Mitchell Robinson misses games, and Mikal Bridges is Mr. Iron Man. Don't miss any games. When was the Mikal Bridges series? When did we look at his series? We say, "Oh, Mikal Bridges was his series. He came out." Mitchell Robinson single-handedly, defensively, tore up the Boston Celtics, and for Mikal Bridges to have those closeout moments. Mitchell Robinson single-handedly did that shit. It was when he came back, we lost to the Celtics in overtime last year after getting blown out in the first 3 games. Now, this season and the season before Mikal Bridges, yo, man, I don't know if he's the one trying to send some shots at Brunson or whoever it is, but you have lost whatever right you thought you had to be criticizing any coach, any player, or anything. All that stupid nose bleeding shit, you shouldn't be showing off or doing anything, Mikal Bridges, because you haven't shown us anything to let you do that on the court and be a showman like that.
Yo, we can take it a step further, right? Because in playoff series, I really don't expect for the third, fourth, fifth options to take over a series, right? It happens though. But let's talk realistic. When the last time we bragged and boast about Mikal Bridges, period? Just for a single game.
Well, earlier this year he was the most consistent Knick. We were saying that, but then he fell off a cliff.
But that's my point, Fabian. Early in the year, we in the second half of the season. When the last time he had a good game, where it meant something, where it's like, okay, wow, he pulled through. We watched Alvarado do that last night. He just got here 2 days ago. We watched the impact from Sherman immediately coming off an injury. As much as OG get on our nerves, there were some games with recent where we go, okay, OG, we needed that. Same thing with Josh Hart. Drives me crazy. But you do have a game or two where you just go, okay, we needed that. Lord have mercy. Those 14 boards. When the last time we said anything good about Mikal Bridges? The beginning of the season is October. We about to be in March. We have to send a message. Bro, if you don't want to be here, bye. But the body language in your play is no good. You have to break the Nova boys up. I'm sorry. And if it's my opinion, both of them can go. Josh Hart and Mikal Bridges. Yeah, I'm going there. Because I think, to me, Jalen Brunson needs to understand, yo, bro, we trying to win. We ain't trying to have friends and be friendly, bro. We gave up too much for all these niggas. We paying all these niggas too much. And they're not producing. Like I said, I watch in OKC is champions. So I'm not comparing, but I'm just saying, to watch their 2 guys be out, and the way I watched them play, I said, what the fuck? No, man, no. Listen, we have too many guys that are just underachieving and just playing bad basketball on a consistent basis. You're not going to be able to win like that. And for me, Mike Brown needs to get this thing under control. Seriously. Like, yo, bro, put Sherman in the starting lineup. And then now that may make our bench better. You got a guy like Mikal coming off the bench. And then maybe if he start playing better, he works his way back in. But right now, Mikal Bridges deserves the same amount of smoke that we give Karl Anthony Towns and that we give Mike Brown at times. Mikal Bridges, he stinks. He really stinks, man.
I can't put Josh Hart in that category because he wasn't.
I didn't put him in that Mikal Bridges category. I'm just saying when we talk about, think about it. He's inconsistent. Right. I'm just being honest with you, bro. He's inconsistent too. And if we're going to have Josh Hart on the team, he doesn't need to have an important role like he think he has now.
Yeah,
he needs to understand he's a bench guy, bro. He's not a star.
Yes, and I agree. I agree Josh Hart's not a starter. I think he belongs on the bench, but they keep putting him there. Like, I don't mind Shaman starting over Hart or just figuring out that part of the lineup. But Josh Hart, to me, he has championship style plays. That effort, regardless of his herky-jerky and his reckless sometimes, again, you talk about consistency. I never watched Josh Hart and thought he wasn't trying. Like, defensively, I just think he's dumb. That's what I think he is. But when he goes for the rebounds and in transition, and a lot of it can be, reckless, but he completes it. But Mikal Bridges is so up and down. It's so up and down, and it's way more down than it is up. Josh Hart, that effort is always there, and then the points and the rebounds, they come along with it. When he has a triple-double, it usually looks pretty good. But Mikal Bridges is, like you said, he doesn't, even his passing, even the how are you not a part of the spray three thing? This is a system built for a wing player. This is an era for the wing players. You are a wing. I don't understand this. Every steal, every possession is relied upon you because of the fact that there are no more real centers in the league. You are relied upon. So it makes it that much harder for me to ever defend Mikal Bridges. This shit just the statements that he made on the last two coaches alone should get you the fuck up out of here. You should never get any confidence from anybody. Jalen Brunson has to look at his man in the mirror and tell him, like, yo, dog, not for nothing. This ain't it. This ain't it. And I think they think about trading you, and not for I'm your man, but I just don't think you've been playing. I don't know what it is. You can't get yourself together. Is it New York? Is it me? Is it something? That's your man, Jalen Brunson. Go talk to Mikal Bridges, bro. You know him since college. What's going on with him?
You can't give up 5 first-round picks for a guy, and Alvarado and Shaman is having an impact on the game way more than you. That cannot happen. That's what I'm saying. And this comes down to the coaching staff.
He replaced the Nova Nick that had ball. That shit was legendary what Dante did in the Garden.
Yeah.
He set a record for 3-pointers made. He got 3-point clutch shots, field goals. He D'd up 94 feet. He played defense, and his style of play is no second thinking. There was no waste of movement with Dante DiVincenzo. And with Mikal Bridges, a lot of his offense, that shit feels like a waste, bro. That's wasteful behavior.
Yeah, like I said, to give up what we gave up for Mikal Bridges, and you have guys like Shaman and now Alvarado, who we depend on way more and who are having an impact on the basketball court on both ends on the floor way more than you. That's a problem. Like you have to think about buying a product that's $1,000, and then you buy another product that's $100, and the $100 product works better than the $1,000 product. You feel like an idiot. Right now, Mikal Bridges has the front office and us Knicks fans feeling like idiots. You're a ghost out there, bro. You are really him not there. You don't even know that he's missed. It's times when we're playing, I don't even realize Mikal Bridges is not in the game or not on the floor until they put the camera and he got that stupid face on the bench. I'll be like, oh shit, I ain't even realize, bro, he's hiding in the corner and robbing us. Simple. I'm going to repeat again. What we gave up for Mikal Bridges, you cannot allow Shaman and Alvarado to have a bigger impact than you on both ends of the floor, especially on the defensive end. That it's mind-boggling. And for him to not want to play better and take something like that personal is unbelievable. Unbelievable.
I'm gonna have to get going on, but I think you're gonna stay on and watch the game.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay on for a bit. Just before you go, just read a couple of the super chats.
Yeah, I got you. So I was going with Masha 144K. Love y'all, brothers. Thank you for your $4.99. Love y'all, brothers. Y'all good versus everyone, but you know who. Detroit basketball. You had a weak Detroit basketball channel to me, brother. You paid for what I get, but nah. I like this. Old boy. Kalina Scott, thank you for your $4.99.
Hold on. Let me hold on, because that's a young lady, right? Let me properly.
I like your name, Kalina.
Right. Let me properly give her the introduction for the beautiful ladies, the beautiful, the lovely, the sexy, the extravagant, the elegant. Kalina Scott, 4012 in the building. Go ahead, Fabian.
Nah, Kalina. What was Catwoman's name? Selena. All those names, they just bring off a different tone. That's a beautiful name, Kalina. Thank you for your $4.99. New to the channel, and I absolutely love you guys. I don't even watch basketball, but I'm always here to watch y'all. Yo, that's crazy.
No.
Kalina.
We just real quick, 30 seconds on that. That means so much. Like I seen earlier in on our page, it was a post, and a lot of Detroit people was in the comment section, and we get so much love just from people saying, "Hey, I don't watch basketball, or I'm not even a fan of the Knicks, but I love y'all." So Kalina and everybody that feels that way about us, that shit means everything to us. So we really appreciate it. Continue to watch, and I always tell everybody, we get to the next level, we taking y'all with us. We ain't the phony niggas.
No,
we ain't the Hollywood niggas. We'll be these same people on ESPN shouting y'all out, going crazy, because, like I said, the best chat in the world, and we just thorough like that. So that comment means everything to us, man. Thank you.
We definitely appreciate that. Selena Kyle, thanks all people. And of course, Sean right now with the $5. Thank you. We paying McHale way too much damn money to come off the bench. He need to figure it out, and this team needs to fix all these issues before April. We paying him too much to be benching him every fourth quarter too. Let's not forget that. Tibbs was benching R.J. Barrett, and he benched Mikal Bridges a lot of fourth quarters as well.
Right.
So, if you're getting benched in the fourth quarter, what is it like? How are you a starter? Yeah. Oh, boy, how the fuck are you a starter if you getting benched in the fourth quarter, bro? Come on, Mike Brown tried to pussyfoot around the other day, sugarfoot around, excuse me, but enough is enough, dog. Aaron, go ahead.
Right. Before you read Aaron's super chat, but once again, that's Mike Brown. So now I'm gonna, what Barkley said about Cat is the same thing with Mike Brown. You're a nice guy, right? You may want everybody to like you, because after every game you always smiling, you always want to be cool with the other team, you hugging and kissing everybody, you ain't never mad. So now you probably afraid to bench guys because you want everybody to like you. So now how are you going to coach us up to a certain level? So expecting him to bench Mikal Bridges, it ain't gonna never happen. But I guarantee you, another hard-nosed coach that understands the game and wants to win, they been would have benched Mikal Bridges and started Shaman. It wouldn't have even took this long or for Knicks Rehab to bring this shit up. It would have been happened. But we have a coach that's a nice guy that don't want to be looked at as a certain way. So that's why I say he's out of here. He got to go. But I'm sorry, go ahead.
Aaron, thank you for your $19.99. Was it anything over 20? We give him the shoulders?
Oh, hold on. $4.99 and up. I'm sorry, everybody. Yeah, you get a little extra shoulder work. Yeah, $4.99 and up. Listen, you know how hard it is. Yeah. Listen. Listen. Come on now, $4.99. That you get a 4 for 4 from Wendy's. You got $4.99. You can feed 2 kids. That's a lot of money today, man. You crazy?
It's a party. Thank you, Aaron. OG, remember I told you Sohan ain't shit, and you said wait till Thursday. Well, today is Sunday, and now I'm yelling Sohan, OG, Jose, or whoever else you want to throw at Cade ain't shit, especially that burnt nigga number 51. God damn, Aaron. We always appreciate the paying for the hate. That is amazing. You are great.
Hey, Aaron, at this point, can't nobody guard Cade. So you know what? You are 100% correct. I was wrong, right? At this point, Cade is looking unstoppable. So for me, it don't matter who it is, right? We can laugh at Sohan and all we want. Cade is looking unstoppable. But at this point, I got to bow down. You correct. We got our ass kicked. So nothing I can say to that.
Oh boy, you done started some shit, man. Amazement saying I ain't getting no shimmy. Amazement said I gave it like that from earlier.
Amazement. Come on now. Amazement. I can't listen.
They were all giving $4.99 all ball. What happened, man?
They didn't see the shimmies. Listen, man. Listen.
There was a lot of shimmy in here, brother.
Listen,
every comment tonight was a shimmy, dog.
I'm tired of selling myself cheap. Listen, Y'all want some real shit?
Hold on. Today's price, yesterday's price is not today's price. Oh.
Listen, I gave y'all a shimmy. Y'all can all go to hell. Enough shimmy. Enough shimmying. Let's get this goddamn win. I'm gonna stay on. I'm gonna stay on and call this game.
AP Brown, I definitely seen you before. She says I'm a new subscriber tonight and a lady.
Ho.
Yo.
The beautiful, the lovely, the extravagant, the sexy, the exquisite, the elegant, the new subscriber, AP Brown 245 is in the building. AllBall TV ladies are pulling up and showing out. Fellas, heart, wave, high, please. Say hi to the ladies. Because what we always say, Fabian, we like our fellas. We love the ladies. And I don't know about y'all, ain't nothing more sexier than a female, a lady talking sports, especially basketball. So big shout out to the beautiful ladies in the building. AP Brown, what up, baby?
AP Brown, sorry we don't get to, give you the introduction sometimes because everybody's, damn, I don't even know how to not get in trouble in this, but we don't know who a lady is based on the name with the avatar and stuff. So if I miss, we'll try to remember. Yeah, AP Brown. We'll try to remember that because that's amazing that you even point that out. Oh, here we go. You see the Detroit logo. Guru, thank you for your $4.99. I haven't even read it, but I definitely respect paying for the hate. I was in the garden talking hella greasy on Thursday. LOL. Knicks fans were quiet as nuns. Always enjoy the channel. Stay warm in this blizzard.
hey, listen. All jokes aside, big shout out Guru. Appreciate the $4.99, right? Listen, we got to shout out Detroit because they pull up in the building, right? Yeah, we got a little rivalry going on. It's nothing personal, strictly business. Like I told y'all, got peoples in Detroit, great city. But man, Detroit, y'all show love. And what he just said in all seriousness, Fabian, everybody stay warm and stay safe because, like I said, this blizzard, they saying it's kind of serious. Y'all see they shutting everything down. So no matter what, we take safety very serious. Everybody stay safe and stay warm for sure.
Yo, Mo is sick of this Detroit people getting in here. But I try to explain to her, yo, we talk basketball like all basketball. We just Knicks fans and we know we're gonna watch every Knicks game. We might as well just comment on the fucking game. And then everybody, whoever fucks with us, they fuck with us. But Mo, we like the greedy talk, man. This is what makes us we still telling them, yo, it's ain't the playoffs, bro. The fuck I'm buying March. Wait, playoffs, big dog.
Hey, Mo.
That's the only call we got left, all ball.
Hey, Mo, if we handled our business, we wouldn't be having to go through this shit. That's how I look at it, Mo. I love Mo commenting. We got to handle our business, baby. We handle our business. Detroit can't be in this chat trolling us and talking their shit. So, we listen. That's why I pray and hope we meet them in the playoffs. And it gets settled right there. Simple. Like an old Western movie. Gun for gun. That's right. An old-fashioned duel. So that's what I'm waiting for. Yeah.
Mo, but I try to explain to Mo, like, yo, he said, I ain't trying to hear this shit all day. Mo, we talk about the Knicks every day, all day, though.
That's right, Mo. Get on that nigga, Mo.
You gotta understand. You could get on me, man. I don't mind. I really don't mind.
Get on them, Mo.
Yeah. If it wasn't for you, all the other ladies, like if we keep it thorough, the women are the ones that are gonna be the ones that blow us up out of here anyway. So I gotta listen to you. I definitely don't want to push back that heavily. But this is what also works and gets us pushed into their algorithms. Remember, New York is very competitive. So you got a whole bunch of Knicks channels, and we know what it is. Obviously have great information, but you don't go here. You don't go there for what you get here. And then when all the other fan bases, they gonna feel what you feel. We just love talking basketball, Mo.
Hey, Mo, listen. When we make it big, all my security is females. So all y'all get your gun license. Go get your gun license. Get y'all asses in the gym. Because I don't want nothing but females around me to be my security. Yeah, we kicking ass. So, yeah. But we got another super chat. Another super sticker. Tiger Girl in the building.
Oh. How come it's not popping up? See, I seen it doing. You got it?
Come on now. Come on now. Big
Hold
shout out
on.
Tiger Girl for the $5, $1, 2, 3, 4, $5. Thank you, baby. That's what I'm talking about. See,
Oh, you saying you?
Hey, fellas, the ladies pay for the listen, man. The ladies pay for this, man. They pay for this sexiness. Hold on, let me put myself in the camera. Look, man, ladies pay for this, man. Y'all fellas playing games. Yeah, Fabian, these niggas, man. Let's go.
I ain't close enough. I ain't putting my hairline on close up like that, but you do see that the bucket is crazy. AllBall hating crazy. I'm on DR. That's why he's really fried right now. He's like, yo, this fucking 12 inches of snow out here, and this motherfucker's out there in the 80 to 90 degrees. Yeah, the hat got to cover to protect me from the sun, my brother. Apologies, I can't be over there with you. You know what I'm saying, and suffer with you. But the family's good.
It's all
Everybody's good. I'm about to be even more good because we got to continue the festivities outside, my brother.
Listen, I will sit over here and hate. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. I love you and the family. Like, cook food, be safe and enjoy. Be safe and enjoy. I'm gonna call the rest of this game with the chat. The Knicks took the lead, and we're gonna talk some basketball now because we know why the chat is here. They love when we talk Knicks Rehab. That's right.
Here he goes. Yo, we'll see y'all tomorrow. I'll definitely see y'all tomorrow. Appreciate y'all. And it's not all Detroit fans. Respect to y'all. Y'all should be hella proud of your squad. They're hooping for real. Yeah. I just don't, Mo. God love for you, man.
Hold on, real quick before you go. Big shout out, Jam Rock Always. He said, I sent the $5 super chat a while ago. Don't know if it showed up. Well, listen. One thing about AllBall TV and Knicks Rehab, we don't lie, and we know y'all don't lie. So you get it. See, there you go.
No. That's no Jam Rock. I used it during the Cat Brunson segment, the Cat Shaq Charles Barkley Brunson segment, because AllBall mentioned how Jalen Brunson was yelling at Cat to go in the post, and then you just happened to pop up with that. So it wasn't just a super chat. That shit was super on point. So appreciate that, man. I gotta get going AllBall. You hold it down.
Yeah. I'll hold it down. Yeah.
BX, appreciate that. Chat, appreciate it. AK Dot, man. Brilliant. I seen you. Yo, True Skills. Yes, we are always angry. What are you talking about, man? Maybe I could segue this while AllBall comes back and not be rude. And we could be a good host. Huh? How does everybody like my hat? Is it AllBall hating? Josh Hart, if you like the hat. Thumbs down if you don't like the hat. We're here with you, AllBall. Oh, yeah, you missed the Jam Rock. You definitely stepped away. Yo, your mic, AllBall. Yeah.
I know. Yeah. Hey, Mo, now that you say you here with us, I feel much better. We good. Let's go. That's right.
Babe, you hunting Dominican kangaroos? I'm about to. I'm going to see y'all later. AllBall, my brother.
Yes, sir. Enjoy.
Love you. Chat, love y'all. Buenas noches. Aquí de Santo Domingo. Bye.
Hey, chat, listen. Let me know. Thumbs up. Josh Hart, am I looking good? Is it clear? Can y'all hear me? Because we're going to get this win, and let's break down the game, y'all. Let's go. Thrillium, what up? Hey, Thrillium, always say what's up to Pop Dukes for me. Much love always. We in the building. Yes, sir. Right now, what they reviewing something? I don't know what the hell they're reviewing, but right now, let's get this win. The Knicks are up, y'all, 59-65. Third quarter. Y'all know how we do in third quarters. We always come out and play bad. 8 minutes, 48 seconds. That's what I have, y'all. I have 8 minutes, 45 seconds. Knicks up 65-59. Right now, we basically have the starting five out there on the court. Let's see what's going on with the stat line. Who's killing, right? Because chat, I honestly thought this was a game we didn't really have to pay any attention or pay any mind to, right? And now we got a goddamn game. Look at this. 65-61. Yabusele is busting our ass. Right? Nobody on the Knicks is playing great. Carl Anthony Towns 17, Brunson 11. OG and Hart 6. Sohan 2, Bridges 6. Alvarado 5, Shamit 9, OG in the corner for 3, no good. Rebound Chicago. Like I said, Yabusele with 11. So this game is, but a chat. Exactly, Mo. A game like tonight, knowing all the energy that it got taken out of us against Detroit, Jalen Brunson with the 3 from top of the key, no good. Like I said, we got beat down by Detroit. We know all the energy we exerted for that game. And then last night, the 18-point comeback in the fourth quarter against the Houston Rockets, and then having to play it back-to-back tonight. So I expect us to struggle, right? But let's just get the win. Jalen Brunson with the 3, almost turned the ball over. Mikal Bridges to the... Why Mikal Bridges didn't just lay that up? Did y'all just watch that play? Mikal Bridges, middle of the lane, instead of laying it up, he throws the ball to Cat. Cat turns it over with an offensive foul. And then Yabusele, once again, we looking lost on defense. Listen, man, we have a lot to worry about. I'm sorry. We have a lot to worry about. Y'all. And Mike Brown needs to get this under control. He needs to fix this stuff. Oh, my God. We have to know a game like tonight, Yabusele got traded there. We know Chicago is going to have a lot of energy, play with a lot of effort. But like I said, coming off a back-to-back in just a grueling game last night, let's get this win. I have right now 7 minutes, 65-61, Jalen Brunson. Jump shot good. Let's go, y'all. We're going to get this win. 67-61, 6 minutes, 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Offensive foul on Chicago. Karl Anthony Towns creates the offensive foul. Hey, chat, I got to ask y'all, right? How do y'all feel? Are we the second best team in the East? Like I said, Cleveland lost tonight. I know Boston is playing the Lakers tonight. Let's see. Oh, wow. Boston beat the Lakers. Wow. 67-61. Chicago with the ball. Good D. Good D. Yes. Good recover. Travel. Turnover by Chicago. Wow. Boston Celtics won tonight, y'all. Well, not tonight. They played, I think, at 5 or 6 o'clock, whatever time that game was. Boston beat LA, so they still ahead of us. Cleveland lost, though. So tonight is a big game. We get this win. We kind of still, have that space between us and Cleveland. Mikal Bridges, free throw jump shot good, 69-61. How do y'all feel about what we talked about with Mikal Bridges? Is it time to sit him on the bench? Chicago with the ball. Good D, y'all. Turnover. Mikal Bridges with the ball to Brunson. Brunson, layup. 71-61. Oh, hey, Mo, my timing right now is 5 minutes, 34 seconds. Right now, my timing is 5 minutes, 30 seconds. 71-61, the Knicks is up 10. Yo, Josh Giddey started out on fire. Come on, Josh Hart. Stupid foul. Right now, Mo, 5 minutes, 19 seconds. Josh Hart just committed a foul. Josh Giddey started on fire. He has slowed down tremendously. It's to the point now you don't hear nothing about Josh Giddey. Remember, that first month, he was in MVP conversations. Wow. It just goes to show you how deep and how talented the NBA is. It's insane. Josh Giddey first free throw is good. 5 minutes, 19 seconds, 71-62. The Knicks are up 9 points. Josh Giddey's at the free throw line. The first one is good. He's about to take the second one. A Tiger Girl. I don't know if OG is playing lazy. Maybe it's from the back-to-back. But you know what? You might have something. I don't see anything from OG. So, Tiger Girl, you might be correct. You might be correct. A game like tonight, we may have to rely on the Alvarados and the Shamits with their energy. Because our top dogs look like they're exhausted. OG with the ball. Short jump shot, no good. Chicago with the rebound. We got to get this win, y'all. Got to get this win. Good defense. Good closeout. Come on, Huck Porty, put your hands up. Rebound. Josh Hart. Shamit with the basketball. Pushes it. Middle of the lane. You got to lay that up, Shamit. Come on now. Yeah, a Tiger Girl. I think a night like tonight, we're going to have to rely on Shamit and the young guys, right? Brunson going to hit big shots. Like I said, Karl Anthony Towns, major game last night. So those guys might be a little tired, might be a little exhausted. But a game like tonight is where, like I said, Huck Porty, first free throw, good. Guys like Huck Porty getting minutes, Shamit, Alvarado. So we may have to rely on them to get this win. Tonight is going to be a team effort. It's not going to be about who has the best game. As you see, everybody's struggling. Nobody has 20 plus yet. Nobody's having a monster game. So we're going to have to rely on our guys with the energy. Huck Porty, second free throw, good. Lead back up to 10, y'all. 73-63. I think this game is very important to come out after the All-Star break and lose to Detroit how we lost. I think to win the next two games is very important. Very important. We can't sugarcoat this game. OG to the basket. Just got fouled. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Darlene Bryant. Yeah. Mikal Bridges has to go to the bench. I'm sorry. Yeah. Mikal Bridges has to go to the bench. OG, first free throw. No good. OG been struggling from the free throw line, too. We are terrible at the free throw line, man. I watched Jalen Brunson miss free throws tonight. Josh Hart miss free throws. First free throw from OG, no good. Big shout out at Papa Swanky. Put your 499. Yabu Sully revenge game in 2026. Is this real life? Listen. That's how you know how important that's how you know how important the Knicks are. Big shout out at Papa Swanky for the 499. When a player like Yabu Sully can have a revenge game, that's how you know how important the Knicks are to the NBA. Because nobody would care about Yabu Sully if he was on another team and got traded. Insane. The Knicks is up 11, y'all. 63-74. 4 minutes, 4 seconds left. Third quarter. Chicago got the ball. Let's get this win, y'all. 3-point shot. No good. Air ball. Huck Porty with the rebound. Jalen Brunson with it. Let's get this thing to 20, y'all. So we go in this fourth quarter and get some rest. But let's get this win. Jalen Brunson backing him down. Lay the ball up. Thank you. Shamit with the layup. Come on now. Come on, let's run them out the gym. Ooh, tough layup. That was tough. That was nice right there. Back to 11-point lead. Jalen Brunson with the ball. Let's go, JB. Take your time. Thank you. Back to the post. We got to remember that was his game. No good. Off his foot. Good D, Josh Hart. See, what Josh Hart just did, that's what you're there for. The energy, the effort, the defense. You're not there to be a big scorer. Like a lot of our players, they need to understand their roles if we're going to win the NBA championship. We don't rely on Josh Hart to score. No. So, come on, man. A play like that is what we rely on you on. Alvarado back in the game. Sohan back in the game. So, this lineup here is going to rely heavily on Jalen Brunson for scoring. Because this starting five, I don't like it. But let's see. Let's see. Come on, JB. No good in the lane. Jalen Brunson misses another shot. So the starting five is Jalen Brunson, Shaman, Alvarado, Huck Porty, and Sohan. Let me see. Jam Rock. Tyler Kolick. Yabusele with the 3-point shot, top of the key, miss. Still a 9-point game. The lob. Wow! The lob to Huck Porty from Alvarado. Hey, Tiger Girl, what I said? Ooh. And 1-3 on Huck Porty from the corner. Come on. Gotta be smarter than that. But I told you, Tiger Girl, we're going to have to rely on the young guys to get this win tonight. Huck Porty with a stupid foul. 3-point shot good. Now they have an opportunity for a 4-point play. Come on, man. But yeah, I think tonight, tell me what y'all think. I think tonight is very important to get this win. Like I said, to win back-to-back games after getting beat down by the Detroit Pistons, I think this is a must-win. Now seeing that Boston won, Cleveland lost, we got to get this win. I don't care if it's ugly. We have to get this win. 9-point game, 78-69. Minute 58 left. Brunson to Shaman. 3-point shot good. That's a second assist from Brunson to Shaman, y'all. I'm telling you, those two, they can have something really going on. Come on, y'all. Play defense. Good D. Rebound. Get the rebound, Sohan. Look up. Oh. Shaman for 3 again. No good. Damn. Off him. Oh, he called the foul? Yo, y'all, as y'all can see, it's going to take a couple games for Sohan to get his feet under him. Sohan looks nervous. He's probably going to have to get into basketball shape. So it's going to take a little work from Sohan, y'all. It's definitely going to take a little work from Sohan. 12-point game, 69-81, a minute 27 seconds left. The Knicks are up. Chicago at the free throw line, 2. So far, Shaman and Jalen Brunson has some good chemistry out there. First free throw is good by Chicago. I don't know none of their names and don't care to know none of their names. Yeah, I think eventually Mike Brown will have to come to his senses and start Shaman. Yeah. And also, I seen that comment, Diawara, Kolick, listen, with the emergence of Alvarado and Shaman, those guys, they might have to be in the G League getting their thing right. Clarkson is done. You can forget about Clarkson. Jalen Brunson with the turnover. He missed the dunk. Jalen Brunson with the turnover. Come on, man. You got to be smarter than that. Damn. Come on, Brunson. Chicago with the layup. Brunson with a bad turnover. Fuck. Come on, man. See, no. Take your time, Shaman. Get off the ball. Thank you. Come on, Brunson, take him. That's a foul. Listen. Brunson with the turnaround jump shot. That's his move. Even though it looks like a tough shot, that's his move. Chicago with the 3 is good. Can't put him away. God damn. 7-point game, 76-83. We're going to hold for one shot. Come on. Fuck. Brunson with the ball, top of the key. And then we look at this shit. What are y'all doing? What the hell was that? And you was up 12. Now you go into the fourth quarter only up 5. Doesn't make sense. And this is what we mean by when we say the Knicks drive us crazy. This is why it's a K missing. This is exactly why. Come on, man. This game here is supposed to be over already. It's supposed to be over. And this is where you need guys like Mikal Bridges and Josh Hart to step up. This isn't a game that Jalen Brunson and Karl Anthony Towns needs to have a major game to get this win. 78-83, the Knicks is up 5 going into the fourth quarter. This is what we're talking about. It doesn't make sense. It just doesn't. Doesn't make sense. But like I said, let's just get the win. Let's just get the win. Like I said, I think tonight is very important. Getting beat down by Detroit to get a win against Houston, and then now we win against Chicago back-to-back. I think that's a tremendous, tremendous thing to at least keep the distance from those teams that's chasing us, a la Cleveland, Toronto, Philly. So, yeah, let's start closing the gap and get back to that 3rd seed on our way to that 2nd seed. So let's get this win tonight. Let's get this win. The Knicks drives us crazy, man. The Knicks drives us crazy. Hey, chat, tell me what do y'all think about the interaction last night with Jalen Brunson and Karl Anthony Towns, with Jalen Brunson yelling at Karl Anthony Towns. They say the snow, they say the snow projected is at least 12 inches. The snow projected between tonight and tomorrow, they say it's 12 inches. But what makes it worse is the wind. So, yeah, it's another legit winter storm. That's insane. 2 winter storms in less than a month. That's crazy. Yeah, I love to see that too. I hope Cat takes that stuff as motivation and not as disrespect. Yeah, so for me, you know, I love it. I love it. And at least it shows some type of passion, right? Some type of fight. I love it. I love it. And now we need Karl Anthony Towns to take us home tonight. Take us home. See, them guys sexting and look, he's trying to go right at Shamit. Where's the 3-second call at? Jump ball. Good D, y'all. Fourth quarter just started. Yeah, AWACS, I agree. I agree. At least they ain't holding that shit in. Pause. Yeah, that's a fact. But let's get this win, y'all. Let's get this win. Hit that like button, everybody. Hit that like button. Damn. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Chicago with the ball. Good pass. Good D, y'all. Cat with the rebound and Mikal Bridges. Mikal Bridges. Cat, top of the key for 3. No good. Dunk it on his ass. There you go. There you go. Cat with the offensive rebound and with the flush. Yeah, back up 7, 78-85. Cat with 19.7 rebounds. Play some D, y'all. Ooh. Yo, hey, Chad, I'm not gonna lie. I don't like making excuses, but the whistles that's called against us sometimes is insane. Last night against Houston, that dunk with Karl Anthony Towns over Jabari was a foul that they didn't call. Jalen Brunson twice laid it up and got fouled. That wasn't a call. The calls against us is terrible. 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 Chicago at the free throw line, shooting 2 first free throw good. Terrible. Second free throw good. Back to a 5-point ball game. 85-80. Shamit with 4 fouls. Alvarado with the ball of Cat. Come on, y'all. Come on, Bridges. Why you holding the ball so much? OG to the basket. Yo, OG, how do you miss that? How do you miss that? Oh, OG back to the basket. Okay. He made that one. 8-8. Okay. Back to a 7-point ball game. 87-80. A chat. Hold on. Do y'all see Alvarado's hustle on every play? I'm going to say it again. Do y'all see Alvarado's hustle on every play? He's willing to give up his body, pause on every play. He's the reason for us to get the ball back. Nobody else wants no contact. Yo, man, we have to be lucky. I was wrong at first, right? When we first talked about getting Alvarado, I said, yes, I like that addition, but I don't know if it's going to make that much of a difference. Jose Alvarado, I was dead wrong. Dead wrong. What you are doing for the Knicks, we desperately need it. Your impact on the Knicks is just to a whole nother level. Thank you. Yeah. From Knicks Rehab, Alvarado, thank you. Because what I watch him do night in and night out is insane. Just him going after loose balls, stealing the ball, just willing to, whatever contact, doesn't matter. I love it. I love it. So big shout out Jose Alvarado. His impact on the Knicks is way bigger than what I expected it to be. And Lord knows we fucking needed him. That play right there is what pushed it back to a 7-point game. That play right there. Because Chicago had the offensive rebound. So come on, man. Come on, man. Big shout out New York. Big shout out Brooklyn. My whole mother side of the family is from Brooklyn. Jose Alvarado from Brooklyn. Big shout out Brooklyn. God damn, we needed him. Great. Now, we can get Sohan to kind of get to Alvarado's level as far as just intensity, effort, defense. Now we talking. I'm going to say it again. If we could get Sohan to mimic Alvarado, but on a more bigger scale as far as guarding the bigger guards, remember, we don't need Sohan to score. But if Sohan can defend and just be aggressive, be physical, now we cooking. Now we cooking. Now we cooking. A Fish, normally hustle is contagious on the championship team. He has no impact on the players individually. On the game, yes. Fish, I'm not even feeding into that. I'm not even feeding into that, Fish. Listen, Jose Alvarado's impact on the game, we needed that tremendously. Now, what you're saying as far as on an individual basis, I can't agree with that because I watched the other night Jalen Brunson, which Fish we agreed to. Jalen Brunson did some things on the court as far as creating offensive fouls, creating charges. So I can't agree with that wholeheartedly. Chicago back with the ball. Fourth quarter, y'all. 10 minutes, 24 seconds. Knicks up 87-80, 7 points. Yabusele, top of the key. No good. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound to Shaman. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Come on, man. They playing too much with the basketball. Get it and go. Get it and go. Come on. Stop playing. Get it and go. And once again, we forgot Mikal Bridges is even on the court. Think about that. Alvarado with a terrible shot. With the shot clock winding down. Still a 7-point game, 87-80. A little under 10 minutes left in the game, y'all. Let's see if we crack 100. Chicago with a 3-point shot. Cuts it to a 4-point lead. 5-point lead. His foot was on the line. 87-82. Coming up on 9 minutes. OG with the pick. Alvarado with it. To the basket. To the pass in the corner for Shaman. No good. He got fouled. This game is too close, y'all. This game is too close. But I like the play. Alvarado get into the lane, kick it out to the wide open Shaman in the corner, and he gets fouled. Now let's make all these free throws. Shaman first free throw. Good. First free throw was good, y'all. Let's get this W, like y'all said. Second free throw. Good. At 40 times scope. Are we a championship team? Some nights. I just got to be honest. I'm damn sure ain't going to say no. All year I've been saying it. So I ain't going to backtrack. Ship is 16 points, 5 for 9, 4 for 8 from 3. Third free throw, no good. Shaman made 2 out of 3. 7-point game, 89-82. 9 minutes left. Good D, y'all. Good D. Good D. Good D, y'all. Chicago for 3, no good. Let's get the rebound. Look. Okay, good steal. Good steal. Alvarado with the ball. Dumps it down to OG. OG in the corner. Mikal Bridges for 3. No good. Mikal Bridges wide open for 3. No good. Chicago for 3. No good. Brick. Chicago takes another 3. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, my God. Oh. Yo, this game is sloppy. Oh, my God. Sexton for 3. Good. Mike Brown with a timeout. Ay, 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 man. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Come on, man. Why are we in a rush? Take our time. Put the lights out. Come on, man. Man, 85-89. 7 minutes, 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Knicks up 4. Yo, this is why we call it Knicks Rehab. This is exactly why. Because we are in rehab every night with the Knicks. Because you don't know what you're going to get. They stress you out so much. Like I said, a game like tonight, let's get the win. Right, Darlene Bryant. It's too close for comfort. Let's get the win, but let's play smart basketball. Why are we in the rush? We are the better team. Slow the game down. Let Karl Anthony Towns get into the post. Right, Slim Slimmer. Let it flow. Let the game come to you. As y'all see, we get wide open shots. Knock them down. But take our time. Come on. Run this whole fourth quarter through Cat. If you ain't going to double team them, it's simple. Bucket. They double team you, kick it out, knock down the shot. Come on, man. 89-85, 4-point game. Shouldn't be this close. Shouldn't be this close. Come on. Come on. Hey, Tony LGK, we just did a whole segment on Mikal Bridges. We just did a whole segment, and I agree. Why is Mikal Bridges on the court? Come on, man. Yo, hey, Greg Perry. I have a saying. And I'm going to put this on a t-shirt. I have a saying. My kids don't stress me out. My job don't stress me out. My parents don't stress me out. The Knicks stress me out. I'm going to say it again. My job don't stress me out. My kids don't stress me out. My parents don't stress me out. The fucking Knicks stress me out. The shit is insane, bro. Insane. Think about when the Knicks win, how just beautiful your day is. When the Knicks play the right style of basketball and we beat a good team, just think about how good the day is. And then when we come out and play terrible and lose to a bad team, just think about how bad your day is. It's insane. Insane. No other team does this to their fan base. I guarantee you that. In no sport. No other sport does a team stress you out like the fucking New York Knicks. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. Oh, it's crazy. All right, we back, y'all. Back out of the timeout. Brunson still on the bench. Starting five, Alvarado, Josh Hart, Shamit, Cat, Mikal Bridges. Okay, Carl-Anthony Towns wants to get in the post. Shamit, Alvarado wide open, three-point shot, no good. Shamit with the offensive rebound. Hey, listen, Chicago hands, pauses everywhere. They got to start knocking down some of these wide open shots. Alvarado missed a couple. Come on. Bridges missed one. Let's get a stop, y'all. Let's get it. Oh, Mikal Bridges, what are you doing? Mikal Bridges, why would you leave Sexton open like that? Chicago with the offensive rebound. 2-point game, y'all. 2-point game. Josh Hart. Floater, good. In the middle of the lane. Back to a 4-point game. 87-91. Under 7 minutes left. Sexton. Top of the key. We got to get some stops, y'all. Got to get some stops. Why are we sitting there watching? Oh, my God. Look. Good D. Carl with the rebound. Come on, man. Get a ball up. 87-91, 4-point game. Cat, top of the key for three. Good. 94-87. Hey, Fish, you ahead of me, Fish. Fish, you ahead of us. Don't do that, Fish. You ahead of us. 7-point game. Chicago. It's obvious they're about to make a three because Fish gave the damn score up. Good D, Cat. Sexton, top of the three. Top of the key. Three. Why are we leaving them wide open? There's nobody on Chicago that you should be double teaming. 300 in the chat. Hit that like button, y'all. It's nobody on Chicago that we should be double teaming. Carl-Anthony Towns for another three. No good. Yo, we can't hit back-to-back threes to save our lives. It has been like that for a while now. Sexton all the way downhill. Gets the foul call. He's going to the free throw line for two. Ay, ay, ay. Look. Look at us on defense. Loss. You had Shamit, Josh Hart, and Mikal Bridges all in the paint. Loss on defense. Sexton gets a wide open three at the top of the key. That's unacceptable. Come on, man. Fuck. Yeah, this shit is crazy, man. Come on. Colin Sexton with the first free throw, good. Sexton only got 7 points. Like, come on, man. 5 minutes, 31 seconds left. Colin Sexton, second free throw is good. 94-92. The Knicks are up 2 points. Brunson is back in the game. Mikal Bridges finally out the fucking game. Alvarado, Mikal Bridges, Josh Hart, Carl-Anthony Towns, and OG. No, I'm sorry. And Huck Porty in the game. We got to get a bucket right here. I hate when Josh Hart. Look at this possession. Wow. Good D, Brunson. Let's get it. Come on, we got to get a score right here. Come on, Alvarado, slow down. Brunson, let's get a score right here. There you go. Take your time. There you go. Brunson step back, no good. Thank you. Why do you have Hart in there with Huck Porty? Doesn't make sense. Good D by Huck Porty with the block on Sexton. Oh, my God. This nigga OG can't never keep his hands on the fucking ball. man. Come on, man. Like Mike Brown, what type of thank you, bro? Like seriously, we need a starting five of Cat, Brunson, Shamit, Alvarado, and I don't know who else. But right now, Bridges, like, nah, man. Come on, Josh Hart, like, hold on. Nah, this shit is insane, man. What's these niggas' what's their stats? Hold on. What's these niggas' stats? Nah, man, this shit is insane, man. Struggling against the Bulls. Like, come on, man. OG Anunoby, 9 points, 4 for 10. Josh Hart, 11, 4 for 5. Cat got 22 and 10, a double-double. Brunson, 17, 7 assists. Mikal Bridges, 8 points, 3 for 9. Come on, man. Alvarado got 5. Shamit got 16. Like, come on, man. Come on. He subs Mikal Bridges back in the game. He subs Mikal Bridges back in the game. Look at my face when I see Mikal Bridges. Brunson, OG, Hart, Mikal Bridges, Huck Porty. That's the 5. Good D, Brunson. 2-point game, 4 minutes, 15 seconds left. 94-92. The Knicks are up 2. Chicago with the ball. Good D. Turnover by Chicago. Yo, we got to get a score. This is like the 4th trip down where we didn't score. We have to score. Let's get it. Come on. Why are they running a pick and roll up top with Huck Porty? Like, this is what I'm saying. Oh, my God, man. Brunson, jump shot. No good. Chicago just took the lead. Chicago just took the lead, 94-95. OG for 3, no good. Wow. Shot clock going down. Good defense. Turnover. That was a bailout. Lord have mercy. Chicago's going to challenge. Vibes. I don't know. Why would you take Karl Anthony Towns out the game? Chicago is going to get the ball. It rolled out on Josh Hart's leg. So Chicago will get the ball back with 2 point something seconds left on the clock. Alvarado, Shamit, Karl Anthony Towns, Jalen Brunson. I don't know who else to put out there between OG, Hart. Definitely not Mikal Bridges. This is why you can't stand Mike Brown. This is exactly why. Chicago challenged it, and they're going to get the ball. It clearly went off of Josh Hart's foot. Yo, after a while, we're going to start having to hold these players accountable. After a while, we're going to start having to hold these players accountable. We can't get no stops on the Chicago Bulls. Wow. Wow. Let's see what happens. They got a new shot now. They got a new shot clock. No. 3.2 seconds left on the shot clock. Chicago's ball. 3.2 on the shot clock. Chicago with the inbound. What the hell was that? What the hell was that? I don't even know what happened. Chicago with the ball, 14 seconds left. He just clearly pushed Mikal Bridges in the back. No call. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Good D, OG. Close out, Cat. Good D, OG. Fuck, man. Come on. How we can't score on Chicago? Karl Anthony Towns with the 3-point shot. That was a scary shot. Knicks back up 2 points, y'all. 97-95. Karl Anthony Towns with the big 3-point shot. Sexton, top of the key. Pass to the corner. Good recovery. Good recovery. No good. Rebound. Cat. Come on, Brunson telling y'all, let's go. 2 minutes, 7 seconds left. Knicks up 2. 97-95. Cat once again. Top of the 3. Pump fake. With the layup. Knicks up 4. 99-95. 1 minute, 55 seconds left. Karl Anthony Towns, double-double, 27 and 11. Mikal Brunson with the rebound. Chicago with the missed 3 in the corner. Let's go, Brunson and Cat. Yes. Right back to him. Right back to him. He missed it. Rebound, Josh Hart. Karl Anthony Towns with the pass to OG. Yo, OG. Oh, my God. Josh Giddey. Good D, y'all. Good D, y'all. Good D. Good D. Brunson, stop leaking out. Josh Giddey, top of the 3. No good. Rebound. OG with the rebound. 99-95. 4-point game. Minute, 7 seconds left. Jalen Brunson holding the ball. Let's go. Work that pick and roll with you and Cat. Knock it down, Cat. Karl Anthony Towns going to the free throw line for 2. Yo, listen, yo, East Blue Drew. Yo, they drive us crazy, dog. They drives us crazy. Look at the effort in the fight we have to put up for the Chicago Bulls. Insane. Insane. But I'll take the win. I'll take the win. Karl Anthony Towns at the free throw line shooting 2 shots, y'all. 55 seconds left. 99-95. The Knicks are up 4. Cat, 27. 10 from 17 from the field. 5 for 9 from 3-point. 11 rebounds. Again, 2 nights in a row, Karl Anthony Towns is the best player on the floor. Hey, chat. We're going to start having a lot of conversations about Mikal Bridges. Chat. We're going to have to start having a lot of conversations about Mikal Bridges. So when we talk about players that we need to get rid of in the offseason, He's at the top of the list. Mikal Bridges is at the top of that list. Get him out of here. Cat with the first free throw. Taking his time. First free throw, no good. First free throw, no bueno. What are we at the free throw line tonight? What the hell are we at the free throw line tonight? Because this is crazy. What the hell are we at the free throw line tonight? Like, come on, man. Whoa. Let's see. Free throws. We are 12 for 19. Second free throw was good. 5-point ball game. We cracked 100, y'all. On the road. 95 to 100. 55 seconds left. We are 12 for 19 from the free throw line. We took 41 threes. The Knicks are 14 for 41 from the three-point line. We are 63% from the free throw line. They out-rebound us 52-48. They have 14 to 10 offensive rebounds. We defensive rebounds, we're tied. We have more assists, more blocks, more steals. We created, we only have 12 turnovers. They have 17. They have more points off turnovers. They have more fast point breaks. But I'm going to say it again. We are 14 for 41 from three. Insane. 12 or 19 from the free throw line. We shoot 63% from the free throw line. 44% from the field. Wow. Let's get the win, y'all. And then we could dissect and break things down a little bit. Let's get this win. Knicks is up 5, 95-100. 55 seconds left in the game. On the road. Off a double-double. Off a back-to-back. Let's get this win, y'all. Chicago inbounding the ball. Okay. Josh Giddey Josh Giddey with the air one on OG. Josh Giddey with the free throw. The free throw is no good. Josh Hart with the rebound. Josh Hart, give the ball up. Fuck, man. Come on, man. 38 seconds left. Knicks up 3, 97-100. Jalen Brunson, dribble in the paint. Mikal Bridges in the corner for 3. Oh! All that dumb shit he be doing. Oh, my God, we needed that shit. Thank you, Lord. Can we all pray? Thank you. Oh, my God. Oh, we needed that desperately. Damn. Shit. What do you? That dumb shit? Thank you. Yes, about fucking time. About time. Hey, Mo. Yeah, he deserves to get talked about. Fuck, we needed that. 6-point game, y'all. 97-103. Mikal Bridges with the big 3-point shot in the corner off of the Jalen Brunson assist. 6-point ball game. 26.4 left in the game. Knicks are up 97-103. Let's get this win, y'all. Let's get this win. It's a big win, man. It's a big win. Like I said, man, you know, these next 5 games, now, you know, the next 2, if I'm not mistaken, I think I know we have Cleveland. Let's see. No, the Knicks schedule, no. Wow. Chicago scored. Now they got to do the fouling thing. So Tuesday, let's see. So 21.6 left. Knicks up 4, 99-103. What? Bugging. Jalen Brunson at the free throw line tonight. He's 2 for 4. Jalen Brunson, first free throw. First free throw is good. 99-104. The Knicks are up 5. 21.6 seconds left. Jalen Brunson at the free throw line. First free throw is good. Second free throw coming up, y'all. Second free throw, good. Back up to a 6-point ball game. Josh Giddey. Josh Hart with the rebound. That's the game, y'all. Look at Josh Hart always playing acting stupid. Look, Josh Hart is always a game with him. You always playing around. Fucking clown, man. Come on, man. You always playing. What is there to play about? It's your bum ass numbers. Get the fuck out of here, man. Always playing. Come on, man. Where that shit at? Yeah, so we're gonna talk about the game a little bit, y'all. So we're gonna break it down a little bit. OG only had 9, Josh Hart 11, Karl Anthony Towns with the double big game, 28. And what he had? 28 and 11. Jalen Brunson had 19, 9 assists, almost a double. Mikal Bridges with 11, but he had the big 3 in the corner. Shamit, big game. He had 16 points. Alvarado 5, Huck 44, Sohan 2. You know, let's do the team stats. From the 3-point line, 15 for 42. From the field goal, we were 44.7. We are 35% from the 3-point line. Lord have mercy. Oh, y'all know we gets to the super chats. Big shout out at Schofield 212 for your $10. That's a W. Hey, Schofield, we'll take it. I'm gonna say it again. We'll take it. Karl Anthony Towns with the big game. 28 points, 11 rebounds, 3 steals. Don't ignore that. 3 steals. 10 for 17 from the field. 5 for 9 from the 3-point line. But let's break down the Knicks. Field goal shot 44%. 3-point, we were 35% from 3. Horrific. 15 for 42. The free throw line, we was only 66.7%. 14 for 21. Total rebounds, we had 50. Offensive rebounds, we had 10. Let's break it down a little bit, y'all. Yeah, they interviewing Cat right now. Great win. A big win. On the road, coming off a back-to-back. Like Mo said, we got down there, 3, 4 in the morning. So for this game, we had to get the win. But let's talk about Karl Anthony Towns. Back-to-back games being the best player on the court. Please tell me in the chat, how do y'all feel as far as Karl Anthony Towns being the best player on the court for back-to-back games? For me, I love it. I love it. Tonight we struggled a little bit, but like I said, due to the circumstances, let's just get the win. let's just get the win, right? We got the win. Now let's break it down. We have to go through Karl Anthony Towns if we're going to be successful. We already know what Jalen Brunson can do, right? But Brunson and Cat has to get some type of chemistry. It's impossible to win a championship if your two best players doesn't have any chemistry. I watched for a few in that fourth quarter, Cat and Brunson, do the pick and roll with each other. And Cat knocked down a big three. I think if Brunson can, what he did, the spray three play where you drive in and hit Mikal Bridges wide open and he knocked down a three in the corner, that's all day. That's all day. Jalen Brunson commands so much attention that shot is wide open all day. Now, Karl Anthony Towns, he's starting to pull it together, y'all. Starting to pull it together. Yes, Darlene Bryant, great job by Cat. We kick his back in when he doesn't play well. We got to give him props when he plays well. Like I said, this might be the first time in all season that we are able to say for 2 games, back-to-back in a row, Karl Anthony Towns is the best player on the court. I love it for his confidence, and I love it for the team. Now we got to hope and pray that him and Jalen Brunson can snowball, right? And this have a snowball effect. Because with these two, if they can get it together, and then you have the defense get it together, then now we really talking about something. But we have to stay on this high. We have to make up for that embarrassment that we put up against the Detroit Pistons. We have to. So right now, chat, excuse me, my allergies is terrible, as usual. So right now, chat, these are the games we have coming up, right? So we have Cleveland coming up Tuesday. We have the Bucks Friday, a big game Sunday, March 1st. We have the Spurs. Then we have the Raptors. Then we have OKC, then Denver, then the Lakers, then Clippers. Wow. So let's think about it. These next couple games, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These next 8 games is going to be tough. These next 8 games is going to be tough. Hey, Mo, Fabian going to have to do that tomorrow. I don't know how to do the technical thing like Fabian, but I'm going to repeat these next 10 games, y'all. We have 8, excuse me. We have Cleveland, Milwaukee, San Antonio, Toronto, OKC, Denver, Lakers, and Clippers. And then Utah isn't a pushover, right? That's 9. And then we have the Pacers in Indiana. We know how that matchup is. So these next 10 games is tough. It's tough. It's going to be tough. I have to ask y'all, these next 10 games, what y'all think our record needs to be? Those next 10 games that I just said, what do y'all think our record needs to be? For me, I would love to go 8-2, but I'm cool with 7-3. I'm going to say it again. These next 10 games, I would love to be 8-2, but realistically, I wouldn't mind 7-3. Right. I wouldn't mind 7-3, but I would love 8-2. I would love 8-2. Hey, Jody Joe, I would love to be undefeated, right? But let's deal with reality. We have a rough schedule coming up. And some of those teams that we think we're going to beat, a la Indiana, they tough matchups for us. So for me, I think these next 10 games are very important. Coming out the All-Star break, the first 3 games we're 2-1. One of those being on the road, another one beating a good Houston Rockets team. We know what happened in Detroit. We ain't going to keep on harping on that. That's over with. We got to look forward now. The season is starting to wind down. These games are very important. We got to start piling up these wins. We have to. And now we have to see, with Cleveland losing, let's see. With Cleveland losing, we back at the number 3 spot, y'all. Number 3, y'all. We back. The Knicks are back at the number 3 spot. We are a game up of Cleveland because Cleveland lost today. So now you have Detroit number 1 at 42-13. The Celtics are the number 2 seed, 37-19. And the Knicks are back at the 3rd seed, 37-21. Cleveland lost tonight, so they went to 36-22. And right on our heels, the Raptors are 34-23. So the Knicks, yes, it's official, y'all. The Knicks are back at the 3 seed. Yes. Yes. And God damn it, I wish Boston would have lost. Fuck. Boston, listen, I needed them to lose tonight. As much as I hate the Lakers, I never want the Lakers to win. I was rooting for the Lakers to win. But Boston won, but Cleveland lost. The Knicks are officially back at the 3rd seed. Chat, I got to ask y'all, tonight's game, how do y'all feel? Right? For me, I love that we got the win. This was a trap game, right? And we all know what trap games mean. Got blown up by Detroit, had to come right back at home and play against a Houston Rockets team who, no matter how we feel, they have Kevin Durant, they have Sengun, they have one of the Thompson brothers, right? Jabari. So they have a decent coach over there. So we come out, play against Houston last night, come back down 18, a tough game, get that win. And then we had to come right back on the road to play Chicago, who they pride was hurt because they got beat down by Detroit. So, of course, they was going to come out tonight with a whole lot of energy, right? And we get this win. For me, I give the team a B+. If we want to grade the Knicks tonight, give me y'all grade, A, B, C, D, or F. For me, I give them a B+, right? I don't want to say A because it was Chicago, but I talk B+ because of the circumstances. Off back-to-backs, on the road. We got in there late, so we really didn't have time to get the proper rest. So I give us a B+. Please tell me, what do y'all grade the Knicks win tonight against the Chicago Bulls? That's why I love the chat. Y'all always engage. Y'all always participate. Love y'all for that. Love y'all. Tuesday night, y'all. Tuesday night. Y'all know we're going to talk about it probably tomorrow. We got some great games coming up. But tonight, I give us a solid B+. I see a lot of C's. I see a lot of C+. I see some B+, some B-. I give us a solid B+. I think a C is disrespectful. I understand that it's the Chicago Bulls, but come on, y'all. Due to the circumstances, I give him a B+. Karl Anthony Towns had a great game. You know, we needed every bit of that. So for me, I'm going B+. I'm going B+. Let's talk about Mikal Bridges for a minute. Chat, have we been bamboozled by Mikal Bridges? I'm going to say it again because we forget in Phoenix he was coming off the bench, right? So let me ask y'all, if we would have traded for Mikal Bridges in Phoenix, knowing that he came off the bench in Phoenix, would he have been coming off the bench for our Knicks? But because he went to Brooklyn and he showed that he had some offensive skill, he comes to us and now we just think high regard for him. Hey, Mo, thank you for that. Chat, what do y'all give Mike Brown his grade letter? What letter does Mike Brown get? A, B, C, D, F. Mo, thank you for that. I got to ask y'all again. Please, let's grade Mike Brown also. Let's grade Mike Brown also. We graded the team's win. Let's grade Mike Brown also before we get to Mikal Bridges and before we run out of here. I'm giving Mike Brown I don't want to say C-. You know what? I'm going to give him a C-. I was going to say C+, but you're right. I'm going to give him a C- because he hung in with Mikal Bridges too long. I understand Mikal Bridges hit the big three down the stretch, but he held on to Mikal Bridges too long. And sometimes I don't understand his game plan. We watch Karl Anthony Towns dominate, and it's like, why not just continuously go to him? So yeah, I'm gonna give him a C minus. There were times that Huck Porty was out there with certain players. You should never have Huck Porty and Josh Hart in the game together. Never. So yeah, I'm gonna give him a C minus because his lineup sometimes drives me crazy, right? And for this game to come down to the wire like this and to be this close to where it was a 1-point game and it might have been a couple minutes where at least 5 times down where we couldn't get a score. So yeah, I gotta give Mike Brown a C minus. Please, y'all, engage. What do y'all give Mike Brown for his grade tonight? And then we will get into bum-ass Mikal Bridges before we run out of here because he deserves a lot of smoke. We kill Cat, we kill Brunson, we kill Mike Brown. Let's talk about Mikal Bridges for a minute. I'm going to ask y'all again. We forget in Phoenix, Mikal Bridges came off the bench. Why, when he comes to the Knicks, we think he's supposed to be a great player? See, y'all say Mikal Bridges played good. Y'all say he was just off. Mikal Bridges is always off. Right now, Alvarado and Shamet is having a bigger impact on the Knicks on both ends of the floor over Mikal Bridges. Yo, big shout out Donald C. Cannon. Look, here you go, OG. Salute to all the sexy, wonderful, exquisite ladies in the building. And yeah, fellas, stop being stingy with the super chats. Run it up. Hey, Donald Cannon. Thank you for your $4.99. And I appreciate it, man. Listen, fellas, he showed some love to the ladies. So, man, that made me laugh. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate it. I'm going to read that again. Here you go, OG. Salute to all the sexy, wonderful, exquisite ladies in the building. And yeah, fellas, stop being stingy with the super chats. Run this bitch up. Big shout out Donald C. Cannon in the building with your $4.99. I can't do it as good as Fabian and Flea. Big shout out to them. But all jokes aside, we paid Mikal Bridges over $100 million. We gave up 5 first-round draft picks for him. How does he get away with playing bad basketball on a consistent basis? How? Like I said, him and OG, for what we thought they were going to be, they're going to have to start getting the same smoke we give Karl Anthony Towns. Like, seriously, we cannot blame everything on Cat. If we're going to be successful and win a championship, Bridges and OG are going to have to play up to their potential as well. Excuse me. Seriously, we gave OG the max. We gave Mikal Bridges way more than he deserves. So, like, he deserves some smoke too. So I understand with the Karl Anthony Towns thing, right? But come on, man. Like, come on, man. You know? And let's think about it. Darlene Bryant, thank you. If Mikal Bridges doesn't hit that big time 3, he gets an F, a fail. But before we run, I gotta ask y'all. Y'all know me, I'm a troublemaker, right? But I see things. I see through things. Hear me out. Before y'all jump all up on me, pause, right? Before y'all do all that, hear me out. Can Jalen Brunson be okay with sharing the spotlight with Karl Anthony Towns? I'm going to ask again. Can Jalen Brunson share the spotlight, the responsibility, being the best player in New York City with Karl Anthony Towns. And Mo, I'm not being messy. I'm asking an honest question, right? Because we all have to realize for us to be successful, Brunson can't do it by himself. If Mitchell Robinson is not going to be able to play back-to-backs, if OG and Mikal Bridges and Josh Hart is going to continue to be, just inconsistent on the offensive end, can Jalen Brunson put his ego to the side and rely on Karl Anthony Towns? Because as we see, back-to-back games, he was the best player on the court. And it doesn't take away from Jalen Brunson being the captain and being clutch, but can him and Karl Anthony Towns get that chemistry together and take us to the promised land? That's a legit, honest question. I think this is up to Jalen Brunson. I don't think it's up to the coaching staff. I don't think it's up to the front office. I don't think it's up to the owner. I think it's up to Jalen Brunson to build this chemistry with Cat and I'm not going to say allow, but share the spotlight. So I need y'all in the chat to engage and tell me. I'm going to ask again. Can Jalen Brunson share the spotlight? Share being the best player in New York City? Because let's be honest, I don't care how calm and cool Jalen Brunson is. When you're the king of New York, that right there, it makes you feel good. Who wants to give that up, right? Think about it. That feeling is the best feeling in the world. Who wants to give up being the king of New York? So, once again, Jalen Brunson tonight almost had a double-double. He had 9 assists. Can Jalen Brunson be comfortable with just getting the win and understanding on some nights he has to defer to Karl Anthony Towns? So forget about the coaching staff. Forget about the front office. This is who we have now, y'all. We can't make no more trades. The trade deadline is gone. There ain't going to be no other players that we can pick up. We have no more roster spots. We have who we have. This is who we're going with moving forward. This is all on Jalen Brunson, y'all. AWAX, you're 100% correct. AWAX, I wouldn't even put a smiley face after that. We do have to treat Karl Anthony Towns better. But he has to play like this. He has to play better. But once again, I think this is all on Jalen Brunson, y'all. I think this is all on Jalen Brunson, y'all. The way the East is set up, there should only be one team in our way. If Tatum isn't coming back, I'm not worried about Boston. I'm not worried about Orlando. I have a semi-worry. For Cleveland. But tonight, they got their ass kicked. All reality. There's only one team in our way, and that's the Detroit Pistons. But if Karl Anthony Towns can come up big and we healthy, so, I think that's a legit question. And I'm hoping Jalen Brunson understands that he needs Karl Anthony Towns. I really hope he understands that. I think at times JB feels like he doesn't need anybody, that he can do it on his own because that's what he's been doing for the past 3 seasons. I'm going to say it again. JB needs to trust his guys, especially Cat. They need to talk more. He needs to get in his ass more, pause. But JB needs to realize you need Cat to be successful as far as winning a championship. And Mo, you're correct in a way, because we said that in the beginning of the season. We do get in our own way with the way we play basketball. But we have to be honest. Detroit kicked our ass 3 times. So they are going to be in our way if we meet them in the playoffs, right? But for me, Karl Anthony Towns and Jalen Brunson, they have to pull it together. They have to be able to play together. They got to learn their games together. They got to get that chemistry going. Because if they get that, and now we're the legit 1-2 punch, there's no more excuses. So, with that, and then also guys like OG, Shamit, Bridges knocking down shots, Alvarado being the pest on defense, hopefully Sohan to get his feet under him, right? Because it's going to take Sohan a little bit of time. If we're going to sit Diawara, Sohan, you got to come to play. You see what we did with Yabusele, bro. So come on, don't come out there now. All of a sudden you can't play. We need you for defense, for energy. We need you to be Alvarado, but 6'7", 6'8". Simple. I don't need you to score. I need you to muck things up on defense. So for me, you know, great win tonight. Great win. Back-to-back games. I love that we won on the road. You know. But Tuesday night, y'all, we got the Cavaliers coming up. We have a big stretch, some tough games coming up. And let's see what happens. Everybody, I'm going to run out of here. Great win. Everybody, please stay safe. If you've been hit with this snowstorm like we've been hit in New York, please stay safe, stay warm. And we see y'all very soon. Love y'all. Appreciate all the super chats. Appreciate everybody engaging. Appreciate everybody participating, showing love. And we appreciate the ladies of AllBall TV. But most and foremost, we appreciate all of y'all. Hit that like button, share, like, subscribe. Till next time, y'all. See y'all 24 hours. Y'all know how we do. We see y'all tomorrow night. Everybody be safe. Have a good night. Knicks Rehab, y'all.
AllBall TV.
They scared, but I'm not.
They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.